The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Listen here. This is a fact of life. I be rapping like Nat Turner came back to life. Grab Donald Trump by the pussy, he ain't acting right. I never run from a conflict. I be glad to fight. It's a very cold world that we living in. Somebody please tell Elizabeth you're not an Indian. You just trying to con them people to get the benefit. Just another immigrant stealing from the Indians. That's some punk ass shit and that's too lame. Now we finna step over to Andrew Yang. And you a sucker, you could never speak for black folks. Fake ass pandemic, trying to get the black vote. The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You know your boy be high off sativa. Kamala wasn't popping, so we said bye, Felicia. She ain't had a right policy. We ain't trying to meet her. Y'all can take Biden too. Bye. We don't need him. We don't need Roland Martin or that coon Al Sharpton. Didn't need Cory Booker from the start, man. I don't fuck with police and no snitch. You know I'm coming with the heat when I spit it. The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. If you ever go to court and this is your luck, try not to get fucked by Benjamin Crump. I know it's hard. You and I go is hard. But who the fuck is Amy Cloak? Put her picture up on the bullseye and start throwing darts. People cut our organs out our bodies, that's a stolen heart. They can't save us from the flood like Noah's Ark. Black lives always matter, we finna go for ours. So then we savages, we don't need to pot the piss. Mike Bloomberg can suck dick with that stop and frisk. You ain't speaking for us, we don't know you. Bernie Sanders, they get your funky ass on too. The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me.
I'm talking about shout it going crazy. People going crazy in them motherfuckers. Run that shit back, man.
But it's nothing. Nothing. About a woman on the bed. Man made the car. Carry the heavy load. Man made the electrolyte to kick us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water like the 7-no-meter. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girl and a baby boy. Man make them happy because man make them dark. But after man make everything we can, do you know that man makes money? To buy from other men. This is a man's world.
I'm talking about shout it going crazy. People going crazy in them motherfuckers. Run that shit back, man.
But it's nothing. Nothing. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girl, and I'm baby boy. And man makes them happy, because man makes them sorry. But after man make everything we can, do you know that man makes money? To buy from other men. This is a man's world.
Grand evening. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Frontline Black News. I'm your host, Che Krumah, and we're joined with our other host, Lady Che, and our West Coast correspondent, Shabaka Corey, should be joining us here very shortly. And on this season 3, episode 51, part 1 of the Frontline Black News, we're almost going into our 4th season. So we got one more episode before we go into a 4th season. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And we're going to be discussing several things on this episode of the Frontline Black News. The first thing, of course, is the tangibles. This is the year and the decade of tangibles. We're demanding something tangible for our vote. So any politician that's seeking your vote demands something tangible for your vote. So the first thing, that's the first thing, and the second thing is gonna be got a lot of topics, y'all. So then we got the Democrats prove their agenda is to protect foreign nationals by siding with Laken Riley Act. So we're gonna dive into that. Then Black family, actually on our last show, it had been 33 years since Latasha Harlins was killed by a Korean store owner in Los Angeles, LA. And we're going to be discussing that. It's been 33 years. The sister, she would have been 48, and she had her whole life ahead of her, and it was taken way too short. She was only 15. This Korean woman accused her of stealing some orange juice, and the rest is now history. Unfortunately, the shopkeeper got away with murder, y'all. So we're going to go into that. And then we got Trump pleads with supporters to fund a $464 million bond. The dump as in human shit, and we want to make that perfectly clear. Tower. Then we got Alabama woman Kyrie Russell is ordered to pay $18,000 restitution for false kidnapping claim. Then we got Flint. We just lost Eric Mays. Rest in power to Eric Mays. So Flint, Michigan has been held in contempt by a federal judge after failing to completely fix the tainted water pipes. Now, y'all know Flint's water has been fucked up for decades. The last time I was in Flint was in the 90s, and it was messed up then. And so this has been a long time coming, this lawsuit, or this court ruling. Then we got Kyle Rittenhouse flees stage after protesters practice free speech during college tour. He gonna try to pull up to the University of Memphis, y'all, and he got majorly checked. And then we got, last but certainly not least, Beyoncé claps back at bigoted critics over performance at Country Music Awards. So those are the topics for tonight, Black family. We appreciate y'all all tapping in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. The 5 people viewing right now from Black News. And then drop a message in the chat. Let us know where you tapping in from. You like the content that you're hearing. What thing off?
Take the thing off, the logo off.
Why?
Because
I don't even have the camera on.
take the logo off so it could actually be our stuff.
That is our stuff.
Take it off. Take it off. Put it back on the regular thing. Regular one. The regular one.
I don't know where's that.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, Lady Che. See how it's Aries season, so she's
man, can't switch
in
places.
rarest form. All right, come on, Lady Che.
All right, give me 2 minutes. Give 2 minutes. All right, we're switch places. I got the thing to work, guys.
Yeah, I got the soundboard. We got the soundboard.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the soundboard too. Just give me 2 minutes. Jesse already messed up my desk. He came and sat down at the desk and then put all this stuff on it. And give me 2 minutes. I'm just gonna switch up. But I've been everywhere. It's Aries season. I've been everywhere. I'm just
Yes.
tell me what I've been up to.
A whole lot of things. She's been on Black vacation, Black family. So. And she's been on other podcasts. Yeah, she's been making her rounds. And I was able to fix one of her chairs, so now she's able to move around. And then make sure y'all check out her latest RBA she dropped the other day or 2 days ago. She had to check some suspected white supremacists that was trying to holler. So we're gonna get make sure y'all check that out. But let me pull this first stem up. It's always first stem. Fucking me too. It's first stem. So we got tangibles. So like I said, this is a year and a decade of tangibles. Continue to demand something tangible for your vote, Black family. So back in 2019, our good brother Tariq Nasheed came up with the hashtag Tangibles 2020. And in it, he was detailing everything that we, meaning the foundation of Black Americans, descendants of American chattel slavery, freedmen, people that built this country, were going to demand from the two-party system in the upcoming election. So back then, the upcoming election was 2020. Now, the upcoming election is this year, 2024, 4 years later. So nothing has changed except the year. Everything else remains the same. So as I've been accustomed to presenting for you, this is Tangibles 2020. So we're going to change 2020 to 2024, and everything else remains the same. So the 2024 presidential elections are coming up, and foundational Black Americans are going to reject the 50-year-old plus malign neglect. It's more like belligerent and purposeful neglect policy that has been implemented by the political system. This malign neglect policy mandates that Black Americans should be ignored and only mentioned in vague and non-specific terms, lumping foundational Black Americans into groups with immigrants, minorities, people of color, etc., BIPOC, has only hindered the progress of Black Americans as a group while providing tangible benefits for other groups. In this election cycle, in the 2024 election cycle, foundational Black Americans are going to insist that our needs are specifically met by politicians who are seeking our vote. Foundational Black Americans want tangible benefits, specifically for us. We do not want trickle down secondary benefits that are provided for every group. Every group has not been systematically marginalized and disenfranchised in every area of society as foundational Black Americans. So, politicians must offer tangibles, specifically the foundational Black Americans, or we simply will not vote for them. Be sure to spread this message far and wide on social media using the hashtag Tangibles2020. And since it's 2024, it's Tangibles 2024. All the way up to 2100, Black family. Continue to demand something tangible for your vote. Like we said numerous times on this program, it's going to be a marathon, not a sprint. So we in it for the long haul, and we want our what is rightfully owed to us, and that is our reparations. Now it's $400 trillion for past, present, and future atrocities that have been brought against our people and continue to be brought against our people in 2024. And it's just going to keep compounding interest until you pay the debt that's owed USA government, corporations that benefited and still continue to benefit off of chattel slavery in this country, in the modern day version of prison industrial complex. So we see you, Bacc, and all the organizations or companies that have their hands in privatized prisons. So we're going to continue to demand that, and also we're demanding an anti-Black hate crime bill, similar to the ones that you gave the Asians during the scandemic, plandemic, a couple of years ago. So with that Stop Asian Hate madness, and still Black people are still the number one victims of racially motivated hate crimes. As a matter of fact, we covered on a previous episode that the MLK statue got vandalized during Black History Month. So we are still the number one victims of hate crimes in this country, and we still don't have no protections. So that's another thing that we are demanding from the politicians that are seeking our vote. In addition, we would love for the rest of the 49 states to follow Colorado's lead and end qualified immunity for these police officers, these race soldiers in their states. So we appreciate y'all for hearing that. And I'm waiting on Lady Tay to come out the bathroom so she can give her thoughts on the tangibles. And waiting on Shabaka to pull up. He had the link. He's probably booting up the laptop right now, so he should be hopping in here any minute.
How do you go to the laptop?
Shabaka's gonna get on the laptop. Okay. There's no room, baby. Lady say, spark up a conversation with me while she's in the bathroom. Okay. Yeah, she's on her way back. Well, we appreciate the people that were tapping in. Dropped off, but I see a little eyeball. Yeah, so I touched on it briefly. I said you had a white supremacist troll that came up in there. Oh, that's Shabaka. Perfect timing, Shabaka. I had just conjured you up, Shabaka. I said Shabaka be popping in here any minute. Here you go. Greetings from the Mile High Income City. Our West Coast correspondent, Shabaka Shankori, is in the building. Your mic is muted. I guess he'll unmute his mic when he's ready to talk. But yeah, we just finished up with the tangibles, Shabaka. I'm waiting on Lady Che to get out the bathroom so she can give her thoughts on the tangibles. Oh, Jay's in the building. Cuz well, feel free to hop up. I sent you the link in Messenger. Appreciate you coming over, cuz.
So bright.
Yes, baby. Turn the light on.
Can I turn the camera?
They can't see us.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see us, guys.
Just turn the light on towards you. There you go.
It is
towards you.
It is toward me. Right here.
Towards you. Brightens up.
Shabaka's muted. So go ahead, Lady Che. Lady Che has entered the building.
Oh man. What's up, Jay?
You said I'll be up in a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, take care of Moms.
Yes, please do. Okay, so much has happened. Hold on, Shabaka, we're gonna meet you in a second. So much has happened.
Oh, there you go.
Me and Jesse, Me and Jesse might switch in a minute because I got my podcasting stuff working, and yeah, it's gonna be great fun.
Yeah, I got the soundboard.
I had a soundboard and all that good shit. It's still kind of like you know, the dog can't afford shit, so we all free shit over here, and we're just really working on. Bear with me, family. I still couldn't get the fucking internet paid for shit. As they're trying, and so they may cut it off whenever they cut it off. So we're riding it till the brakes fall off. I tried so hard, family. You don't feel like it, but people really don't like me. So I just got to shout out, I shout out Jay Dizzle. You know what I mean? He already know.
We were on Jay's earlier.
We was on his show.
We were on Jay Dizzle's earlier.
Yeah, a little bit ago.
Oh, okay. Because I'm getting ready to head into Los Angeles tomorrow just for a day to visit my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hold on one second, Shmata. And then I also want to shout out Seb.
Yeah, Sablo.
For having the biggest motherfucking show ever today.
Yes.
I was in the back
interviewing a legend, a Denver legend.
A Denver legend.
Who was it?
I was in his video. I was in one of his videos. He did. Remember that? Yeah, you remember that video. The United in Orange video I had played for you when I was like, I'm in this video.
Oh, okay. Did you get paid for it?
Nah. But it was fun. It was fun. It was about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that show had over 500 viewers at one time, right?
Yeah.
So shout out to Steph. I was in the back listening to Jesse. We were doing three different podcasts. Mm-hmm. We were listening to TBA. We were chopping it up with Jay Dizzle, and we were listening to that on the
and track. TBA.
Yeah, that's the same.
Oh yeah.
Oh okay.
Yeah, it was a dope.
And shout out to my homeboy. Shout out to Mike TV. That's my homeboy, my light skinned brother.
Man, they was trying to say he was an Asian.
I don't want to hear that shit, just because that's not true. So I don't want to hear that shit. Don't talk about it like that. I have to get upset right now. Jesse's just disrespecting.
I didn't disrespect. I said that's what they were trying to say.
Because you know he's not.
I said they were trying to say that. I know he's not.
Stop. Don't even mention it because it's like say he is. We don't support that here at the Dollhouse. Jesse get kicked out for that type of shit.
Yeah.
I'm supporting
those conversations, especially from a Mark who said it. So no, we don't say that. We don't say that. Jay,
as they say, you always got to consider the source of information, because you do got some haters out there. You know what I mean?
And Jim Milton's right. Shabaka.
Yeah.
How you been,
Oh yeah.
Shabaka?
We about to. Oh shit.
Shabaka.
Did I put her on the list? Damn, I think I skipped
her. No, you were good too.
Did I put what on the list?
Candace Owens getting her walking papers.
Shabaka,
and now she's trying to come back to the Black House.
Oh yeah. To hell with Candace Owens. I saw that, man. She can go flat back, man, and go ghetto gag as far as I'm concerned. Take her ass right out there to that raggedy motherfucker called the Hollywood Hills. She can go ghetto gag as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, fuck Candace Owens.
Shabaka, can I host the show this week after Tuesday?
Yeah, you most certainly can.
After Tuesday, before Friday.
Okay, you talking about this coming Tuesday, right?
After Tuesday, yeah. After your show.
Yeah.
Before your other show.
Okay. So you want
to.
Yeah.
Okay, so so what you want to do is you want to do a special edition.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
All right, bet. So I'm in a good mood today, fellas.
Yeah, she got a glow about her. Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Okay, what are y'all thoughts on tangibles? What's your thoughts, Lady Che?
Tangibles, hold your no nuts. No, I'm just saying. Tangibles. Definitely want to vote for something that is relatively tangible that you know you're gonna get. Actually, right now, I don't feel this is my view. Only my view, family. Only my perspective. I feel like everything is designed and set up. Okay, you see? Hi, everybody. The light. This light's getting over the dragon. I feel like everything. Hold on, let me fix my dress.
Yeah, fix yourself. Okay.
Sorry, family. I was already at my leg up.
Oh yeah, she got that energy tonight, cuz.
I took a little nap, but I feel like
Militant. What's going on with you, man? How's things up there in the Bay Area, brother?
I feel like this. You shouldn't vote for anything that right now because you should really look at it. Your local elections is where it matters. right? The president is already down there written for you. Although I do
Right.
have some questions because shit happened this week or the last 2 weeks that I wasn't really paying attention to, and then all of a sudden someone brought it to my attention. So if he don't pay this money, can he still be the president? That's a lot of motherfucking money. Question mark. And it's just because I've been asleep through the weekend watching TV. Through the week, I don't tap into the news until like Friday, Saturday, right?
Right.
Because it stresses me out and all that. So
Well, they're gonna seize his assets.
so they're gonna seize his assets.
Latasha James already said she's gonna seize his assets.
Okay.
He got like at least 10 properties that's gonna get seized.
Oh yeah, Latasha James is doing a wonderful job. Hopefully she'll break that orange raccoon.
They
looking
said
bastard.
peace.
Oh yeah. Pisha Bacc has been storming over here. It just stopped. Okay, man. Thanks for letting me know, man. It's because I'm gonna be heading into Southern California tomorrow.
Going to LA, yep.
You going home tomorrow,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm going into Angel Town tomorrow. You know, a city of devils of what it is. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah,
Got
you know, to go see my family. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I wouldn't want to go see my family. I just want to go see my father's little gravesite.
I want to see the Hidden History Museum.
And that I would want to see the Hidden History Museum.
Okay, brother, check.
I gotta control myself.
Okay, if traffic permits, man, I might
one day
stop
pregnant.
over there.
Yeah. Hey, so
If you're able to make it over there, Shabaka, let me know if my name is on the wall.
yeah.
All right. Okay. All righty. And
It's on 2131 Jefferson.
okay, so that's so it sounds like the cross street is Arlington.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
That's in the Adams district.
The other thing is that,
actually it's in the Jefferson Park district.
Well, Jefferson Park, yeah.
Yeah.
Jay said Trump about to lose everything right before the election. Yeah, that's the Democrats' plan, Jay.
okay, so I was on the right page, Jay. All right. Good. I'll be well, you know, I don't really give a fuck. Like when I was looking around, you see me looking around for my sister, right?
Yeah.
And my sister is over here earlier. She's like on the opposite of everything that we don't like, right?
Right.
And so I'm looking around like, oh my God, I'm about to say I don't give a fuck about Trump. Because it be going down like that over here. I'm like, give a fuck about no fucking Trump.
Give a fuck about Trump or Biden.
They're dodging the
I'm sitting on the couch.
Or RFK or Cornell.
fuck RFK.
I'm sitting on the couch. The only person that I'm gonna vote for president of the United States is Jesse Paris. If he can get if he can angle it to be that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you know when you get my age, folks, let me tell you something.
Right.
You get so sick and tired of seeing the same old bullshit, man, and after like about 20 years, it gets irritable. After about 30 years, it becomes a downright pain in the ass. You see what I'm saying?
Jay. Shabaka and Jay.
Jay.
You see the mic, the crip mic?
What is that right there?
It's a microphone.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
A crip mask with a face mask.
Oh, okay. All righty.
But like I have my face mask covering it, and it was like right here on top of it, right? Because Jessica is like, I was like, is this what you was trying to go for? And you gotta put it back the way. Like, weirdo.
And then I want to give a shout out there to Nas, you know, because I went on his show yesterday, and Nas, you know, from Chi-Town, you know, he was dropping some gems. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now put the string around the little turny knobby thing. Like, I had it set up. See why just that little warm fingers can't be touching shit.
Just set up. She about to trade me spots, y'all.
I got the podcast.
Shabaka, what's your thoughts on the tangibles?
Man, it's $500 trillion in tangibles. Cut the goddamn check. Everything else is bullshit.
Right.
It's that now, yeah, okay. And Jay Militant says then the Republicans.
Yeah, they are. They trying to get rid of Mike Johnson.
Okay, well, okay, man. Like I said, it doesn't matter any of the motherfuckers they put up there, man. All of them is a bunch of goddamn crooks, and they don't mean us not one fucking bit of good. You see?
because
and what we simply got to do is start controlling our economical base. You see, and you heard me, brother Che, argue with Sarge. Heard me argue with Joe Gibson and all them other ass kisses of Trump and all that other type of shit. You know. And then I want to put this here out here too. Now I went on another podcast, and it was hosted, by none of our people, but they was up there trying to talk this business about that you got to unite black and white and all that. No, man, no, that ain't gonna work. We got to do for ourselves. We already tried that. It didn't work. Dr. King said it, a burning house of integration. It didn't fucking work.
With all these other groups.
No. We gotta stand on our own fucking square.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Shabbat. Like we've been there, done all that. We've been
that's precisely
all
my
these other
point, and
motherfuckers.
it did not work.
And that's why they got a whole thing on us.
Exactly. We can't do it no more.
And after that, we're still not caping for it because
I don't say that for my generation. I'm saying that for the generations after me. So when I transition, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. I can hold my head high amongst the ancestors. You see what I'm saying? And Dr. King told you that it was a burning house, and he told us this over damn near 60 years ago. So what makes you think it's the entire fuck, okay, that all these other motherfucking groups got our best interests at heart? You see what I'm saying? We'd be nothing but goddamn fools to believe that, and we ain't that stupid. We gave the world engineering. We gave the world navigation. We gave the world aeronautics. You see what I'm saying? And what have you.
Holy Jesus.
And then on top of that, you see what I'm saying? Everybody is benefiting off of our talents except us. Something is very, very wrong here with this.
All right, family. I'm right here. We're gonna switch up for. Yeah, we're right here. What happened is we're listening to Chewbacca. Did you smoke my whole square?
No, that was mine.
You smoked mine over there?
Oh, you still got some?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
First, every group has not been systematically marginalized and disenfranchised in every area of society as foundational Black Americans. So we refuse to be lumped in with groups who often assist in the exploitation and disenfranchisement of Africans in America. Because if you was a goddamn American, you wouldn't have to worry about the police murdering you. If you was a goddamn American, you wouldn't have to worry about them up there infesting our neighborhoods with narcotics and all this old type of shit. If you was a goddamn American, you wouldn't be having your people marginalized and our men folk infeminized. Excuse me a second. My damn phone is ringing.
Oh, the underrated darkness in the house. Salute.
Yeah. All right. 3 little eyeballs up here. All right. Jesse got it all. Un memento.
Okay, so are we done with the tangibles? Shabaka, was that your final thoughts on tangibles?
Sure. He didn't even let me finish my thoughts on tangibles. He's just over there just
we got a lot of topics, so Lady Che be trying to drag stuff out.
No, I wasn't done, man. I got interrupted. Hold on a sec.
Power on.
Check this out, family. I got it working. And check it out. It's been MacGyvered, otherwise known as niggery. Hold on a sec. Jesse, I've been fucking up my crib mic.
Y'all hear
it?
Underrated session. We've been all right. We've been all right, bro.
Hold on a sec, baby. All right. Seriously. Oh, we've been good, baby. Look, check it out. Did you see the mic?
Yeah, I hear it now.
It's a real Crip gang member-ish activity. I have to say something before we get the show started. If y'all watched the RBA, but like it was just I don't know what the fuck was going on that day, but it doesn't matter. But like 2 hours in, man, I was getting trolled by a white dude. He showed me the privates. It was gross, as bad as.
They tried to porn bomb her and everything. Yeah, lucky I was asleep.
Yeah, and I kept waking up Jesse a little bit. They put it on mute and wake him up. And he start laughing, and then he go back to sleep. But it was real ugly. I was cussing him out in my own little way. It was a long ass show. So I felt like, oh, is he satisfied now after I answered all his questions? Really tired of motherfuckers talking about. Next motherfucker talk about my weight or my fucking. Lately it's been my weight or my motherfucking hairline. Y'all know I'm a girl, right? And y'all white people get to criticize a motherfucker's hairline, but that's what we do with tethers. Like that's the FBA new black media type fucking shit that we do over here. But I'm a girl, and this motherfucker say anything about my motherfucking weight, knowing goddamn well I have a heart condition, and I'm not taking I lost my motherfucking medicine. Put like massive amounts of water on. I feel like I just reached through the motherfucking computer and choked the life out of him. All right, that's all. That's it. Okay.
All right. So
tangibles. Yeah, don't vote for anything that isn't tangible. Your local election is really important, but the presidential one, I don't know. Not to mention all these executive orders. We're not the way they're planning out our future and reparations. It doesn't seem like anybody's really taking that shit seriously. Also, RFK on the third parties, we don't really have too many options. Cornel West kind of slipped off. I'm saying this because y'all know how much I was really excited about Cornel West. And now I'm not as excited as I was. So that's it on me for tangibles. Yeah, the coffee and some fluid filled up in my lung. But that's it. I told you, take it off. I wanted Jesse to come sit up here because we can play with the buttons. Do you want your own mic?
Yeah.
It's in that thing right there. I got a green screen. So as soon as we get ready, I'm looking for another place to move. So as soon as we move, we're gonna set this because we actually have a bench. You can't see it now, but it's over here in this corner, and it's like a leather wood bench. Sits too low, so we're gonna put up everything over here. Just it's kind of hooded, so we're gonna put it on cinder blocks, raise it up a little bit, so that me and Jesse could sit on it. But it's a long. It's not long. It's like the size of a love seat. Tall back leather bench. It's kind of comfortable, not really. I feel like it's not that comfortable. Okay. This goes over here. And you need your own. Right. I know, but wait. What kind of cord is it? Oh, you know cord to work on this? No, you're right. Bring no cord. This prong cord right here is like from the power chair. Yeah, but it is like a power chair. Except it plugs into except it changes up on the thing and it has a mic. Oh, well, note to self, Jesse has another mic over here.
Well, let's move on to the next topic.
Okay. You have your thing right there by you?
Yeah, it's in the queue. Everything's in the queue.
Okay, well, here, you run the queue. Let me get this plugged in so we can.
Shabaka
will be back and he unmutes. I also got the podcasting up, so you're gonna hear some sounds like everybody else does. We'll do a little quick thing while he gets it up. So everything's MacGyver, family. I feel like there's a little echo on this side, but so yeah, I got it set up just in case. Jay's got a show coming up too. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
The story.
Are you hot?
So the next topic is so continue man song like them all the way up to 2100. So our next topic is Democrats prove their agenda is to protect foreign nationals by not siding with the Laken or Lauren Laken. That's the one that got killed by the illegal immigrant down in Georgia. The Laken Raleigh Act. So Uncle Phil's gonna give us an update on
This a new thing, though?
This is new.
Of Laken Riley losing her life at the hands of a illegal foreign national has really got the folks upset. They got them really upset. And of course, I don't want to see anyone lose their life, whatsoever. So after they kind of found out the history of this particular illegal foreign national, he was committing crimes way before, he even came upon Laken Riley jogging that day. Now, they quickly wanted to create a law called the Laken Riley Act. And in this particular law, if you was even caught shoplifting, that they can call ICE and get you on out of here, right? You would think, hey, you come into the country, you're not doing what's right, and then why should you stay, correct? You would think all people would be on board with that. Oh, no. Check out this clip.
Congress voted on a bill yesterday that basically says if you come up in this country jacking and stealing, then that's grounds for ICE to deport your ass. But most of the Democrats said, hell no. What kind of agenda they got going on here? I bet if they was jacking and stealing around where they live, they'll be ready to deport them. But nah, they dump them in the hood. They dump them in the hood.
Yep.
Bro, y'all can't see these people trying to start some shit. They trying to start some shit.
The Democrats have proven at this point to me that they're not for the American people, but they are for foreign nationals. And it makes me believe who's really funding their campaigns. Is it foreign governments funding the campaigns of the Democrat Party? I mean, just think about that. Because why are you so beholden to foreign nationals and you're not beholden to the American people that actually can vote and put you into office? Like, what is your deal? Listen, if somebody's committing a crime, why do you want them to stay here? That doesn't make sense. Right. Now, supposedly you come here for asylum, supposedly you want to come here to work, but you're not committing any kind of, you're not doing any kind of work. You putting in work on other people. So no, you should be on out of here. Why should you stay here? See, this is why people are getting sick and tired more and more of the Democrats and their moves, because they are proving that they have no allegiance to the American people. They have allegiance to foreign nationals. They have allegiance to foreign governments. They have allegiance to fighting foreign wars. That's all they want to do as a Democrat Party. But yet we supposed to come out and go vote for the Democrat Party in November, knowing that they have all this allegiance to foreign nationals? No, not whatsoever. If they don't have allegiance to foreign nationals, they're pushing degeneracy on children, pushing degeneracy on the community. Why would I go vote for that? Some of you talking about you read the Bible and all the degeneracy that they push in the Democrat Party. How could you even vote for somebody like that? Especially you so-called black people in the church. You talking about reading the Bible, but yet you're going to go vote for Democrats and you know the degeneracy they push that's against God? And yet you're going to go vote for Democrat? Right. That's why I don't support y'all churches. Right. Because you're not following thus saith the Lord. Not at all. Because if every preacher was following that Bible, they wouldn't dare have a Democrat politician in their church. They wouldn't even have a Republican in their church either. Nope. Because they'd be doing the business of what God said to do. And they're not doing that. That's why I can't fool with y'all churches. I can't do it. I can't do it. Not because I hate God. No. I love God. But I can't fool with y'all churches. Because y'all churches are too corrupt and too compromised for me. And there's a whole lot of black men feel that way. Y'all just campaign styles to the Democrat Party. Y'all don't call out what's wrong at all because you don't want people to leave your church because you want to keep collecting them tithes. No. Let me tell you something, black preachers. I say what's right and what's wrong, and we're still getting we're still growing, and we're still starting to get more and more support. See, you can stand on what's right. It may take a little while to get some support, but it'll be slow and steady. You understand? But this is more reasons why I can't fool the Democrats. I just can't do it. Y'all can say whatever you want to say. But and it's not about Laken Riley, because I know some people would say, well, you know, why should we care about that? Well, it's not about Laken Riley herself.
My thing is,
It's
like,
about the
she got to act
Democrats.
already.
Let's say he didn't do this to Laken Riley, but he did this to
But other
Lakeisha
guys,
Riley.
they passed right all the
Let's
way.
go there. I would want them to pass the Lakeisha Riley Act. I would. So if they commit any kind of crime, they're out of here. I'm just saying. Sometimes you gotta get policy where you get it. It's just that simple. But maybe you can answer in the comment section. Why is the Democrats so beholden to foreign nationals or over the safety of American citizens? And should you be voting for any party that's more beholden to foreign nationals than you as an American citizen?
That's right. The answer is hell no. No.
All right, Dots.
That's my thought.
So they're making it clear where they stand.
They're stupid, man. Hell no.
They prioritizing non-citizens over you.
Looking for fun activity for the whole family? Here are 5 reasons we love to.
Okay, Shabaka. So we just went over this. What the Democrats' agenda is with these foreign nationals.
Right.
And that Laken Riley case, the act that was just passed after that illegal immigrant killed that girl in Georgia.
I don't see it, Jesse.
Oh man, yeah. Okay. And then also too, and I want it to be known here too, is fuck these migrants. Yeah, and I want to make that there known. You know what I'm saying? And I approve of the damn message. Them motherfuckers is welcome to call in too. You know what I'm saying? And fuck all these black ass politicians, your Eric Adams, house nigga you had there in Denver before Mike Johnson. Karen Bass, London Bridge, Eric Adams, you know, they kiss my ass.
It's in the queue, baby. Oh, it's probably up in the darkness. Oh, Mexican long hair in the building. Salute.
Who's in the building?
Mexican long hair. It's one of our audience homies.
Oh, okay. All right. Greetings to him. Greetings to him.
DJ K Dot. Shout out to K Dot.
Okay.
And Mexican long hair. What's your thoughts on Vanessa Wilson suing APD? And Carla Harvard is suing doing a federal lawsuit against BPD.
That's right. I love Carla.
Just the Denver Police Department.
That's his sister, right? That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yes, because we remember we had sister on there talking about her mother. Is that the sister whose mother?
That was Sonia. You're thinking
of okay.
Carla Harvard was a deputy,
she was
DPD sheriff, right?
Sheriff, the chief,
yeah.
Damn near a chief. She was like the next step below a chief.
Yes, goddamn it.
She's on the DPD force for 25 years.
And that lady
exposed the racism and the sexism in it.
Right.
When that lady was talking, she'd only talk to Jesse.
Yeah, we do need to start over.
When he was ready for campaign ready for mayor or whatever, she pulled him aside and talked to him only, not nobody else.
Yeah.
That sister is straight black first.
Yes, she is.
And a good sister. That lady is a very. She's still a police, but you know, you can't. You know, there's a lot of motherfucking black families that got black.
And then also too, we want to reach out to Cheryl Dorsey, Sergeant Cheryl Dorsey, who wrote the book Black and Blue.
Yes, she was in before.
Yeah,
she was in Jason Black's documentary.
This the sister we know personally, like we know Chief
White.
Chief White.
Not White. That's the former chief.
We know Sheriff Diggins.
Yeah, we know the sheriff.
We know the sheriff, and we know Chief.
What is his name? Oh my God!
That motherfucker is a straight Aboriginal.
Okay. Well, until we have our discussion too, Brother Paris, you know, about foundational Black Americans and
Hell yeah,
what
let's
have you.
we are too.
I'm still identifying, you know, as a diasporic African.
Oh no, that's fine, Chugga. Mexican long hair. I was really advocating for this for Vanessa in Aurora not to have to be forced out, but it was the good old boys and all them fucking white supremacists that really forced her out. When I ran for that little brief second of city council in Aurora, I was hoping I could have purged all that. However, they wouldn't let me continue on, even though they fucked up. They fucked up the rules. I could have ran all the way up until election day. But they told me no. They took away my write-in rights.
They wouldn't even accept your petitions.
They wouldn't even accept my petition. So round 2 will be coming up again in a couple of years, and we'll see where.
You want to know something, Lady J? You were circulating petitions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The federal constitution guarantees the people the right to petition the government for a redress of grievance. So, which means, Lady J, I think, ma'am, that you might have a damn good lawsuit against the city of Aurora, because see, that's a First Amendment right. Okay, and I don't have a constitution in front of me.
I'm gonna lie. I cried on the phone to that white woman. We're like, man, you really gonna let this race of white supremacy carry on? When you could have a strong voice up in there trying to get all this garbage out of our policing department and whatnot. I'm an Aurora resident, so if anybody can speak to the mayhem that happens in Aurora, at the jail, in the courthouse, in the streets. Me, I've been seeing it since I was a little girl. So I was like,
you might want to get with Dr. Truth Bay on that, sister.
Yeah. Especially I'll talk to her after she get done with the Haitian stuff. Because she's pretty busy right now.
Because she's running for to be the head of state of the nation of Haiti. You see what I mean? And then keep in mind. Yeah, and then keep in mind, too, want to make this here perfectly clear as well, too, is because, see, with this neo-colonialism, right, from what I understand, that Haiti is still paying a debt to France. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck the French.
Right.
Actually, fuck the whole place of Europe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And shit, them motherfuckers don't mean us no goddamn good, and no, we ain't the same. And we will keep telling that there to Joe Gibson. We'll keep telling it to Sarge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and what have you. And anybody else, you know, who want to give that. Also, too, I want to give a shout out there to Sister Inez. She has a blog called Radio Show, and definitely give a shout out there to Nas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to Chef Rob.
Chef Rob. Oh man, Chef Rob.
And Chef Rob too.
He was killing it on Friday.
Chef Rob was cooking with some hot grease, you know what I'm saying, straight from the south side of Chicago. And then also, too, putting it out there, and I'm sure everybody knows this, but we all know that Chicago was founded by a black man by the name of Jean-Baptiste Pointe du Sable.
Correct.
Okay. And they got a DuSable High School in Chicago where a lot of my family relatives had went to as well, too, and what have you. And then also, too, we want...
They got a street in Aurora named after him called Sable.
Okay.
Montbello and Aurora.
Yeah, I saw it there, man, when I was skiing through the snow and shit, man. And then I went to that damn car wash up there on Colorado Boulevard. Yeah. And I meant to crumb bum on them assholes, and I'm gonna give you their address, Brother Jay, because they fucked. Huh?
Okay, well,
thank you, Mexican long hair. You keep on auditing them looking raggedy ass Aurora.
Keep holding them motherfuckers accountable.
Keep on doing it because you got our support. Katie, DJ, Kid, got our support.
Yeah, make sure y'all support Mexican long hair and
y'all keep auditing the fuck out of them Aurora police, okay?
Right.
Right. They need to be disbanded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, hey, man, the day is coming when all of them shit horses have to pay fucking bad money.
Right.
Yeah. I want
to. And most definitely. And I hope that bastard that
everybody pay. They owe us. They owe us Aurorians a whole bunch of fucking shit. I feel like if we had to ask the police, they owe us peace.
They ain't doing shit with that
They owe us money. They owe us everything. Fuck them. Fuck the fucking police, man. The police over there in Aurora, I done seen them kill many people in the jail.
Mm-hmm.
So there. I don't even want to get into it. But thank you, Mexican Laundry. You go ahead and keep doing your job.
Yes,
You're excellent at it.
Yes, we appreciate
it. And then the same thing too with the Los Angeles County Jail and the Twin Towers as well too.
That's where our former officer, independent monitor, went to.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going on to our next topic. If nobody has anything else to say about the Democrats' their agenda, is to protect foreign nationals.
Why did this bitch get a thing already? An act that we can't get passed.
And another thing in regard to the foreign nationals is that the LAPD is going to start hiring some of the motherfuckers, to be police officers there.
They're trying to make
you see
firefighters and EMTs.
Yeah, and all that shit. Fuck that, dog. Them civil service jobs, should go to people who helped build this country and quote unquote citizens. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because this shit is going backwards in that damn Biden administration. Sleepy Joe Biden, he needs to go wipe his ass off and get that shit off his brain as well too. You see, and Kamala Harris, well. Yeah, we already know how we discuss and feel about Kamala Harris.
The freaking documentaries out about.
Yeah, we was hoping we'd probably see that lazy ass bum in there, but she wasn't.
Not yet.
Not yet.
In like the first 15 minutes.
We're watching Freak Nick, the documentary.
Right. Okay, it's 10:28 p.m. my time. So, I probably could last with y'all probably to midnight, because I got to lay down and get up early. And
that's nice about it. We appreciate you tapping down late with us tonight.
Bacc, we need you, man. Don't go to sleep.
So, I'm going to move us along.
Okay,
yes, sir.
You got the mouse right there, baby.
So, 33 years ago, as of last Frontline Black News, Latasha Harlins was killed, and you know all about this.
Oh yeah, Latasha Harlins. Okay, and for those who are not familiar with that case, that did happen in 1991. Okay, Miss Harlins was only 15 years of age. She was purchasing a bottle of orange juice. Okay, and then on the video is that you see that she and the lady, who was a Korean that owned the place, got into an altercation. And then Miss Latasha Harlins had walked away from the altercation, leaving the money and the orange juice on the counter. And Sundar Zhu, pulled out a weapon and shot Miss Harlins in the back of the head. You see what I'm saying? And then with that, and then keep in mind is that the goddamn county of Los Angeles with their ratchet ass court system gives this no good bitch, 5 years summary probation. 5 years summary probation. What does summary probation means? Summary probation means just don't get in trouble for 5 years and all right. Formal probation is where you got to go report to a probation officer. So, so fuck them in that store. Fuck the goddamn city of Los Angeles and fuck the goddamn county of Los Angeles.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got the things working. So we have stuff like little sound effects.
I don't understand. I just don't understand.
Right. See?
I have no idea.
Cap.
If you're homeless, just buy a house. If you're homeless, just buy a house.
Boy, you don't get your squiggly dick in the head. Are you sure about that?
All right, it goes on and on and on because I was downloading a whole bunch of funny ones.
All right, so Sister Demetria K is going to give us the update. Remembering Latasha Harlins, 33, years after her life was cut short by
Soon Ga-ju. Yeah, she was a Korean merchant there.
In South Central.
Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy.
Yep.
March 16th marked the 33rd anniversary of the killing of Latasha Harlins, who was a 15-year-old teenager in South Central Los Angeles that was murdered by that of Soon Ja-do, a Korean-American liquor store owner of Empire Liquor, to be exact. Latasha Harlins walked into the store to purchase a bottle of orange juice, and Sue thought that it was a good day to mess with Latasha. Now, ordinarily, Soon's husband and son would have been working in the store, but for whatever reason, sounds like her husband was taking a nap outside in the family van. Well, Soon assumed that Latasha was going to steal the orange juice, and she accosted Latasha and pulled her sweater and her backpack, causing Latasha to turn around and knock her off.
And unleashed the overhand right.
The liquor store owner fell to the ground, and then she got up and got a bar stool or some sort of chair and threw it at Latasha, and Latasha began to walk out of the store, right? Now, mind you, she's 15 and all this is going on. Well, Soon decided to go and get a gun and shot Latasha in the back of her head, killing her instantly. Now, her husband heard all of the commotion and came inside and all of that, and he called 911 and said that a holdup had taken place, which we know that wasn't the case, right? But that's what her husband said. And so Soon, the wife, went on with, she was trying to rob us, and I was scared for my life. This was self-defense, and I did what I had to do, right? Well, when detectives looked at the cameras, they saw that nothing could be farther from the truth. In fact, they found the money, I think it was like $1.47 or something like that, in Latasha's hands, stating that she had intended on paying for the orange juice, but it was the liquor store owner, Soon, who assumed that she wasn't and took extreme measures into her own hands. In fact, there were two other children that were in the store. They witnessed everything, and they contradicted Soon's testimony, basically saying, no, she went after Latasha in a very austere manner. And so, of course, we know as the trial went on, Soon definitely was found guilty of voluntary manslaughter. And originally she was sentenced to do 10 years in the state penitentiary, but the judge, Joyce Carlins, in that case, decided, well, we're going to suspend it and only make her serve, I think it was 400 hours in community service, pay a $500 restitution, and she had to pay for the funeral of Latasha Harlins. But the judge was like, I don't think that Soon is that way, and I'm paraphrasing, and that she was under duress because she had been robbed once before. And so the judge allowed her to get a tap on the wrist and go live her life.
Just like I say, that's South Central LA. You know what I'm saying? Notice the palm trees
to the LA riots because a lot of people thought that
sure
it
to have
was
your
to Rodney
camcorder
King. It
to
had
record
something to do with it.
extracurricular
But
activities
Black
by the
people
police.
and Koreans
the strong
had
even
this
die in
love-hate
South
relationship,
Central LA.
right? Because Koreans owning a lot of the convenience stores and things like that. Black people really owning next to nothing. And of course, the Korean American community there in South Central treating Black people, well, like white supremacists, right? And so, of course, we know the LA riots jumped off, and South Central is still said to not have fully recovered from that. Of course, that happened, as I should say, Latasha happened in 1991, and then the riots happened in 1992. And so I feel that it's important to always honor that of Latasha Harlins, who would have been 48 years old had she lived. She also wanted to be a lawyer and loved basketball. So she would have, if she was here, gone on to do great things. She wasn't a bad kid. And that's kind of what the media portrayed of Latasha. She was this wayward, bad kid, but she really was not. Everybody that knew her said she was a sweet kid, had ambitions, and was well liked. But of course, the media got a hold of it and made the Kenyan woman the victim, right? Made her, what was I gonna do? I was so afraid of a 15-year-old that you decided to mess with and got away with cold-blooded murder.
Probation.
And so we should never forget people like Latasha. We also should always remember, even to this day, 2024, that Black people are still unprotected.
Second-degree murder. She got away with murder, y'all. She only had to do like $400.
Oh, absolutely.
And pay a $500 fine.
Yeah, and then keep in mind it was premeditated because she knew what the fuck she was doing when she pulled her gun and shot her as Latasha was walking away from the conflict. Okay, because you know when Latasha landed the overhand right, okay, she turned around and walked up out the store.
There's like 3 more minutes left, and then we can dialogue on it.
Okay.
We do not have a hate crime bill that specifically speaks to us, but Asian Americans, they have one. As soon as Biden and Kamala got into the White House, they couldn't wait. And of course, Congress unanimously decided that Asian Americans should have a hate crime bill, and they being Biden signed it proudly, leaving Black people still unprotected, even though we are the most assaulted people by the police and everybody else in America. FBI statistics. If you don't believe me, look it up. And so I want y'all to remember Latasha Harlins. I want y'all to remember that Black people still do not have a hate crime bill. When you all go into the booth and you decide to vote, make sure you vote for somebody that is going to take up the causes of Black people and not leave us out here unprotected to where anybody feeling like a 15-year-old is a threat, right? And we've seen this happen in more modern day. I don't remember where it was right off the top of my head, but there was another Black boy that had his life taken by an Asian who thought he was stealing water from the store, and it turns out that he was not. But there's nothing to say that Black people, if something like that happens to you again, you have a bill that protects you. Oh, but soon, who I understand is still alive, she has a bill that protects her, soon being the woman that took Latasha's life. She has a bill that protects her, that if you, especially a Black American, were to do something to her, she can invoke that bill, the Asian American Pacific Islander hate crime bill, known as the COVID-19 hate crime bill, right? She could go and use that and get protection under federal law because she is Asian. But you, Latasha that soon took her life, if she was here today, she wouldn't have protection. She would be unprotected by the woman who took her life on March 16th, 1991. So anyway, y'all remember that. And also before you leave, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and my channel.
Now, make sure like and subscribe to Frontline Black News. Thank you, Sister Demetria. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Shabaka. What are your thoughts on this?
Oh yeah, and then not to mention the fact that shortly after Latasha Harlins was killed, about 3 weeks after that is where there was recorded the Rodney King beating. You see what I mean? So when the party happened, April 29th, 1992, so you had a buildup of the Latasha Harlins case plus the Rodney King case, okay? And then when those assholes were acquitted, they're up there in Simi Valley in Ventura County, which is Reagan country, and made Ronald Reagan rest in piss, you know, special effects by Grisha Formula and Crazy Glue. And the motherfucker was a raggedy ass actor as well, too. So fuck Ronald Reagan, fuck Sundaju, and most definitely our hearts go out to Miss Harlan's family. And of course, you know, that is a pain that is never going to go away.
She would have been 48.
She would have been what?
48.
She would have been 48 years old. Okay, so therefore that there was a life that was cut short due to racism, as the sister was saying right there. You got this I
was 4 when it happened. The only reason, the main reason why I know about it was because Tupac. Because Tupac had that song. You had mentioned her.
Right, and I was in 1991. I was younger than you, brother Che. I was 32 in 1991.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 32 years old, and then of course too, when the rebellion happened, okay, in 1992, that day happened a month before my 33rd birthday. And the cold part about it is, you know, when you get to be an old bastard like me, is that I remember these incidences like that they were yesterday, you see. So what had happened too is that they were saying is that when Rodney King came out, they saying, "Can we just get along?" A lot of Korean businesses were burned down. They try to blame that on the black community, but from what I understand and unconfirmed reports that I'm willing to put my money on, my last $20 in my pocket, I'm willing to put my money on, about 75% of those Korean-owned businesses, those were insurance jobs.
You know, like they show the ads. Yes, Chewbacca.
Yeah, and then not to mention the fact that when the party went down in 1992 on April the 29th,
yeah, because a lot of people, Rodney King riots that sparked it off, but Latasha,
right?
What a couple months, several months prior, in 91.
Okay, no. The actual incident with Rodney King, brother Che, happened like about 2.5 weeks after with the Latasha Harlins case.
Oh, it was a couple of weeks. Okay. I stand corrected.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I do know though these two events were very, very close to each other.
We're coming up on the 32nd anniversary of the LA Rebellion.
LA Rebellion. Yeah, it's called a rebellion. We refer to it as the rebellion. Okay, of April 29th, 1992. And as you said there, Brother Che, 1992, 2022, 30 years. So it will be the 32nd anniversary coming up. And we will be doing a special on that at Shabaka's Black Experience on April the 29th. And as long as I'm up here and as long as this platform is existent, every April 29th, we're going to talk about the rebellion, you see. Yep. And we're putting it out there right now. And when you ask Scratches and Yasa bosses call in, we'll listen to you. But when you go against the grain, we're going to kick you off the fucking air. So we're giving you fair warning right now, because that is damn sure it's not going to be, a Yasa boss episode.
I think we need to have a biting show again. Right. We need to hear from these biting supporters.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So join us Tuesday. I got the numbers.
Okay.
Let's get ready.
Jesse, you're gonna switch back. So the show on Tuesday is gonna be a biting. If you voted for Biden in 2020, and if you plan on voting for him again in 2024, what is the tangible benefit that Black people are gonna receive from that, and why is he better than the dump as a human shit? And we want to make that perfectly clear.
And while we're doing that, we're gonna switch up. Me and Jesse are gonna switch positions. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. You're gonna switch positions so that Jesse can play with the buttons for a second. But I lost my medicine in my house, so I've been putting on excessive amounts of we've been moving. We had the pest control and things like that over here over this last week, and so we moved a lot of stuff around. I misplaced my medicine, so I've been putting on I think I got 80 pounds of water on me right now. So I have to. It's wearing me. It's wearing me down. So I have to switch positions and go back to my nest back there. But I'm still here at the show. I just can't sit in this chair very long with as much water. When you put a lot of water on somebody's frame, it takes a lot. It's probably Shabaka. It takes a lot out of them. So I see you, Shabaka. You're probably in the back in the private chat, right? Let me see. Okay, yeah, Shabaka, we'll get that up there.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want to do the LA Rebellion show?
No.
Yeah, every April 29th, regardless the day of the week, as long as I'm above dirt, we're always going to do that. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Is because you see, and the motherfuckers who we mainly want to see this here is you damn Biden supporters and you fucking migrants. You see what I'm saying?
Hold that thought,
And them sorry ass motherfucking lapdogs in Los Angeles and fucking Karen Bass or any other goddamn mayor they select for that cesspool called the city of Los Angeles.
Like you said, they don't. The mayor of Los Angeles ain't got no power anyway.
Yeah, hold that thought for a second.
Yeah, no, the mayor of the city of Los Angeles doesn't have no power. The real power rests in the commissions or the commissioners of the various serious city departments. And Karen Bass, she just appoints the commissioners, and that's pretty much it. You know, she can't make no executive decisions like the mayor of Chicago can, you know, like faggot ass Eric Adams can. And yeah, Eric Adams, I'm calling you a punk and I'm calling you a bitch and I'm calling you a faggot. And I want to make that perfectly clear because I'm sick and tired of you goddamn sellout ass, black ass, house nigga ass politicians. We read that you think these other groups that slavery wasn't bad. I'm tired of that mealy mouth shit.
Remember the motherfucker was like, come on in New York City, we'll take you here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that shit. You see what I'm saying? Then just like that, and who was that sorry ass hand coon that y'all had there in Denver?
Yeah, hand coon. He in Miami now.
Yeah, well, hopefully the damn hurricane to get his ass. Tell that motherfucker to take a swim, man, over there in the Florida Everglades. Him and DeSantis.
Oh my God, the panties definitely.
Yeah, you say this shit is sickening. And then also too, the Supreme Court had ruled information that I took a glance at earlier today, Brother Che, and it's unconfirmed, man. But the U.S. Supreme Court has struck down affirmative action.
Push a button, A button, and then press stop. Push A button.
I'm trying to figure out what's wrong.
Anyone.
I don't hear it. I think it's
turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. You gotta go ahead. You gotta turn up the blue one too a little bit.
Trying to get the sound of it.
Oh my God.
And also, too, we are live on the like page of Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced. And also, too, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe to the like page of Facebook at Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced. And also, too, I'm asking people, please do not post up there any advertisement, anything for revenue on that like pages because it will be deleted. Because we're trying to make money off that page. We're asking for donations on that page. And everybody else is coming up there, putting their other stuff up there. Then you got stupid shit that's going up on there with that bullshit. So everything on that page, if it's not pre-approved by us here at Frontline Black News, is going to be deleted and blocked. Straight out.
Shabaka. Listen,
That powerful niggardry at work, Ken.
Now, who the fuck is that?
That's Uncle Ruckus. Boondocks.
You mean Uncle Tim Scott?
Listen,
and please tell me you got that. Please tell me you got that one there, man, with Uncle Remus. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. I got plenty of nothing, and nothing is plenty for me.
Yeah, I can't afford nothing, man. I can't even keep my internet on. What do you want me to do? Hey, yeah.
Song of the South. And that movie was made by Walt Disney, man, I think, man, about 1940, 46, I think. Yeah.
I got the podcasting sound effects working, and I'm trying to keep it mostly all black with the ones I can find.
Oh, absolutely.
So there's gonna be a lot of
yeah, most definitely,
and stuff like that coming on, and it's really funny. But I got it working so we can do our own shit on our own stuff. So this is like a practice thing.
Okay.
So I couldn't find no tips.
Okay, and I sent. Okay, and I sent Jesse a clip of some music a while back, brother Che. I don't know if you got it, but but it was like YouTube links, to another South African singer who has transitioned by the name of Simbogile Kumalo, and she's got a song there called "Untold Evenings," I believe, or something like that. But I did send it to you, and her name is Simbogile Kumalo, and then also too. Gonna pull up some more works, and then of course we want to put in our music clips James Brown talking loud and saying nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm missing
and most definitely, and most definitely try to get
you listening to Shabaka?
Can you hear the
I
sound
can't
effect?
hear it.
Listen,
Yeah, I hear some sound effects in the background.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh yeah, the X-Files.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the truth is out there.
Yeah, shit don't make sense, right? Hit it with the other one, Jesse.
Yeah. But I remember that show. I used to watch it every now and then. And the moral of that is that the truth was out there, and it was dealing with a lot of how should we say, suppression of stone facts like these Area 51s and what have you. You know what I mean?
I'm watching binge watching right now. Walking Dead. So,
Yeah.
I'm all over it. Hey,
but speaking of Walking Dead, did you see how the migrants rushed the border?
Oh yeah, I was hearing something about that. They bum rushing the border, and then old Governor Bud happened, great state Texas. Oh, he's starting to have the damn border patrols start being armed and start shooting some of them motherfuckers coming over there, from what I understand.
Yeah, he gonna get reelected.
Yeah, but Biden want to protect
Governor Bud.
Yeah, he getting reelected.
Oh yeah. The great state of Texas. Yeah, they're gonna have Governor Bud, and then old Senator Ted Cruz. And the thing, and Ted Cruz, when he sat up there and filibustered for 24 hours talking about Disneyland, and that's why I've been calling that trick Disneyland. But one thing old Ted Cruz said, I forgot what they pissed him off of, and we can pull that clip up off of mainstream media like Cartoon News Network or Nazi News. I think I saw it. Okay, well, old Ted Cruz got up there and he popped him a damn Corona. He told him them motherfuckers can kiss his ass. That shit was funny as hell.
All right,
old Ted Cruz got up there. He got drunk, and Ted Cruz popped the top on a Corona. He said, and I don't know what pissed him off, but he said, "You motherfuckers can kiss my ass." Love it. Okay. Wait a minute, brother Che. It just came to me the name of that song. Okay, I'm gonna put it off in the chat room here, brother Che, so you can see it. It's called.
My name is Mundo. As a first-generation student, CU Denver helped me meet my moment. I was sitting in class and the professor started talking about health equity and social justice.
Okay, Shabaka.
Yeah, you can find this here on YouTube, brother Che.
Okay, we'll check it out, Shabaka. But we gotta move along to the next topic. Rest in power to Latasha Harlins.
Absolutely, and of course, and our hearts go out to the Harlins family, most definitely out there in the South Central Watts area of Los Angeles.
We try to maximize all of our Shabaka time to the fullest. Okay, so we're trying to talk about all our Shabaka time. Go ahead, Jesse, play that next clip.
Yeah, shout out to Lisa Cabrera. She's gonna give us an update on the dump. As in human
shit. And we want to make that perfectly clear.
Be clear.
And then, from what I understand, Latasha Adams, the Attorney General in New York, is going after all his buildings next.
Yeah, the dump as in human
And I bet
shit.
you won't get kicked off
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Valerie Willis. Tisha J got her shit together.
Okay. Well, and Fannie Willis, although, like I said, I don't never support no district attorney, but if she and that brother want to go have their affair, you know, in their off time, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. Brandy's brother just got back. Okay.
Okay.
So, Lisa's gonna give us an update on him, and him pleading with his supporters to fund a $464 million bond to preserve Trump Tower.
So he gonna give that motherfucker the goddamn money, man.
He's looking for people to give him money.
Yeah. Well, we'll get that motherfucker in a cardboard box. Have him stand out there on the side of the goddamn expressway talking about he'll work for food. A sick son of a bitch.
Billionaire,
huh?
I thought he was a billionaire.
No, but that's just it though. Is because according to the Attorney General of New York, a lot of that shit he was fabricating, and then also too he was going to people, man, with these doctor documents, getting these loans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so he might be, you know, closer to being a bum in the street, man. You know, closer than we think.
Ooh-wee. Okay, let me play it. Shout out to Lisa Cabrera.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fucking.
Oh, yeah, well, grandma number. That's probably why.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know Donald Trump owes a $464 million bond. And Latasha James is starting to take his properties. And Donald Trump is hooping and hollering, don't touch Trump Tower. And he's asking his fans and all the people that love and admire him to help him pay his $464 million bond. I wish the hell I would.
Sad part is he's gonna have a whole bunch of these brain dead motherfuckers that's gonna help him. That's the sad
all of
part.
You that decided to vote for Donald
I
Trump.
have to do the sound effect on that.
Are you gonna help him with his debt?
No, I ain't gonna help that motherfucker with his debt. He can kiss my ass.
He ain't helping us with ours.
It ain't that kind of party, Donald Trump. So Donald Trump has sent out a panic fundraising message to his supporters as he begs them to help foot his ballooning legal bills.
Nope.
That's right. Trump is called your legal bills. You pay. The desperate memo titled "Keep Your Filthy Hands Off of Trump Tower" comes as the Monday deadline to pay his $464 million bond and his New York fraud trial judgment ticks ever closer. Keep your filthy hands off of Trump Tower. Linking to an accompanying memo that states insane radical Democrat AG Latasha James wants to seize my properties in New York.
Good news,
this includes the iconic Trump Tower. It continues. Democrats think this will intimidate me. They think that if they take my cash to stifle my campaign, that I'll give up.
Yeah, Black Sun is cash.
Here's one thing they don't know.
I ain't got no comments on Black Sun.
We will never surrender.
Black Sun giving up that good old trucking money.
Reminds with that video clip.
He said, "What's crazy?
Kid gravity beyond keep showing." Who is we? Who is we? Donald Trump. Who the hell is we? We don't have no $464 million bond.
They need to
That
implode the
must be paid.
motherfucker.
That's what
With the
you got,
goddamn
Donald
state
Trump.
of
It
New
ain't
York
no
needs to
we
go in
thing at
there,
all.
is go in there
No,
and
you,
implode that
Donald Trump,
motherfucking
you
building.
have
That'll
that.
really break his ass and hit him with the
The
bill for
frantic
that.
tone of the plea stands in stark contrast of the statement issued by Trump spokesman Stephen Chung
That's what he said.
to CNN on Wednesday, in which he dismissed the network's reporting that the presumptive Republican presidential nominee was in panic mode over the matter as pure bull and fake news.
Really, nigga?
As it stands, Mr. Trump, who made his name in luxury properties before turning to reality TV, then politics, has until March 25th to strum up the money if he wishes to appeal. Judge, so he got, wow, that's Monday.
Yeah, and what they could do is on Tuesday
Wow.
is get the permits to go implode that
So if he
motherfucker and
wants to
bring it down
appeal,
to the
he's got to
ground and
come up
turn
with
it
this
into a
money
dump.
by Monday. Wow. Your goose is cooked, Donald Trump. Wow.
Really, nigga?
So the judge ordered Trump to pay this, and it seems to me that he don't have it. So he's got to
That's
pay
great news.
$355
Great
million
news.
plus
Great
$100
news.
million
Great
in
news.
interest for misrepresenting the value of Trump
Great
Organization
news.
assets between 2011 and 2021 to obtain favorable loans from banks and insurers,
You gotta think about this.
with interest ticking ever upwards at 9% or 120,000 per day. The total he owes at the time of writing this article stands at a staggering $467.6 million.
Really, nigga?
According to the Trump debt counter website. Oh, there's a Trump debt counter website? Okay. I mean, not that I care. I don't really care about Donald Trump's debt. Why would I go out to the web? I don't care about that. That's why it's called Donald Trump's debt. It has nothing to do with me.
Hey. Hey. That's great news. Great news.
Mr. Trump's
Great
lawyers
news.
notified the appeals court earlier this week that their client has failed to raise the capital to cover the bond, saying finding a surety company to help them was proving to be practically impossible. The former president has approached about 30 surety companies through 4 separate brokers, his attorney said, but had so far come up empty-handed in the face of all of these difficulties.
Good. That is great, great
Critical among
news.
these challenges is not just the inability and reluctance of the
Great
vast majority of
news.
sureties
Great
to
news.
underwrite a bond
Great
for
news.
this unprecedented sum, but even more significantly, the unwillingness of every surety bond provider approached by defendants to accept real estate as collateral. His attorney wrote, the company's approach will only accept cash or
Right.
cash equivalents, such as marketable securities, they said,
And gold.
and would typically require collateral of approximately 120% of the amount of the judgment, in which case would come to $560 million. Wow. Sureties would then, in all probability, charge bond premiums approximately 2% per year,
Right.
with 2 years in advance, an upfront cost of $18 million, according to attorneys. the money would not be recoverable even if Mr. Trump were to ultimately succeed in overturning the judgment against him. Wow.
I was right. You said, wow.
But failing to do so, so if he fails to get some type of money, yeah, then they can seize Trump Tower.
Go get that shit.
I've seen Trump Tower, y'all. Been past it quite a few times down there in Manhattan. And they said now Trump Tower could fall into the hands of New York Attorney General Patricia James, who has already said she is more than happy to possess his holdings. On Wednesday, the New York Post quoted Trump insiders saying that the former president may be inclined to simply do nothing rather than continue to scramble to raise money from companies, wealthy friends, or donors, or file for a Chapter 11
I think
bankruptcy,
everybody's heading to the
which he would
hills
in
on this fool.
not rid him of debts accrued through
You doing on some
fraud or
bail him out.
you know, and it wouldn't undermine his claims of being a billionaire. Trump has never been a billionaire. This man,
and this trick is out here, so he's already out there panhandling.
assuming his legal
Trump pleads
team
with
cannot
supporters to
secure
fund
or
a
pause the
$464
enforcement
million
of financial
bond.
portion of the judgment. In the meantime, allowing Monday's deadline to pass would enable Ms. James to begin taking charge of his assets and leaving Mr. Trump to gamble on being able to recover them via later an appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court. Even if there is a taking, it doesn't mean he can't take it back later, the Trump source told the newspaper.
Power on.
Oh, we shall see. So, but I think if she tries to seize Mar-a-Lago or Bedminster, which is in New Jersey, I know that location, or Trump Tower, even, I mean, those are his babies.
Okay, good. Go after them first.
I mean,
put the motherfucker in a goddamn cardboard box on the side of the fucking expressway talking about he'll work
Saudi
for food.
Arabians,
Fuck
can you go
Donald
back
Duck.
to them and see if they'll shell out $1 billion or so for you? You know, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, you had the hookup with Putin at one time. What I mean,
Why?
y'all gonna have to tell me what you think, but Trump got someone you know, Trump, that $464 million bond is all yours. Only your name is on it. Plain and simple.
Just do
Tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment.
And like and subscribe to Frontline Black News.
And I'll see
like
you
and subscribe to
on the
Frontline Black
video.
News.
Peace, family.
Right, stop. All right, Shabaka, what are your thoughts on this?
Okay, on Donald Duck Trump, put the son of a bitch in the cardboard box, seize Mar-a-Lago, implode Trump Tower, you know what I'm saying? Stick him with the bill on that after the state of New York takes all the money out of that. And then those collection of those suits he got, those red, white, and blue suits he's got, go get his whole collection on that and use them motherfuckers as a bonfire out there at the city dump. You know what I'm saying? Because that is one sick motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And anybody cash apping for that trick is crazy. And that's for real.
And look, I got
only a sick motherfucker will go out there and cash app for that trick.
Listen, Shabaka.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Yeah, well, put them in a cardboard box, you know, get them out there by the expressway, freeway, whatever. Let it be snowing outside, you know, turn off his heating, you know, as well, too, you know, this time of the year. Hopefully another great snowstorm will come in. And And then the Congress, if it had any sense or any proper intent to the people that pays their salaries, they would pass a measure in the Congress where dump goes out the way he did and the way his tricky dick did, strip their pension, strip all their presidential rights, strip their Secret Service protection, you know what I mean? And because the taxpayers are paying for this shit, rather directly or indirectly, and a crooked bastard like Donald Trump, who had ill intent, even going to be the president, you see what I'm saying? He disrespected the office highly. But keep in mind, I don't have too much faith in the office of the president of the United States, and I don't give a good goddamn who is up there. Cut the fucking check. $600 trillion intangible.
God damn. We down there at a giga. It's almost a 6 trillion. It's still short of a 6 trillion, but it keeps gaining interest. So 6 trillion.
$600 trillion in fucking tangibles for the black community that built this goddamn country off of our free labor. And you Joe Bidens and Joe Gibsons and what have you, you know the number, you know to call in on Tuesday. We'll be happy to have you, you know what I'm saying? And hey,
supporters, we want y'all to call in.
Oh yeah, all you dump supporters, please call in at 516-418-5996. And that there will be this Tuesday coming up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a calendar in front of me. And we'll have it produced. Be open. Huh?
26.
Wait a minute. Yeah. On the 26th. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, most definitely. On the 26th. Yeah. So, call in. We'll love to hear it. And you could hit our chat room with hate mail that we're happy to read on the air. You know what I mean? And these motherfuckers, man, like I said, boy, it's just diabolical. And then also, too, what the U.S. Congress needs to do, too, ladies and gentlemen, they need to put together some type of reins on this artificial intelligence, okay? Is because it's just a matter of time before this artificial intelligence starts thinking on its own. You see? Fuck all them damn apps. Fuck all them goddamn gift cards and all that. Fuck all that shit. Is because the only way people for it to get the neck up out of your bank accounts and off of your neck financially is that you got to disengage that shit. Don't fuck with it. It will be obsolete just off the law of economics when it comes to supply and demand. You see what I'm saying? Fuck Jeff Bezos and Amazon. One of their SpaceX ships blew up, and Jeff Bezos and the rest of you motherfuckers, do us a favor over there in Silicon Game Valley. Get on your space toy, fly that motherfucker directly to the sun, okay, and do the earth and humanity a favor, okay. And then, of course, to Sundar Jew and your family for murdering Latasha Harlins, may you all rest in peace, okay. And fuck you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Every motherfucker comes to the black community is like it's something to be raped and fucked over and exploited and all that. No. No. We can't go before our ancestors holding our heads held high, not knowing we didn't do nothing to prevent that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And try to change it. You see what I mean? It's because they got an Asian anti-hate crime bill, but they damn sure don't have a black hate crime bill. You see what I mean? And then when we go up there and mention, oh no, you guys are black racists and all that, and what we want to tell people is that we're in no economical position, no political position, no educational position to implement any type of racism.
Right.
Say, we got to quit killing each other, to quote Mad Dr. D, may he rest in peace. you know. And we did an episode on that there, Brother Che. You can go through the archives through it, man, and replay that episode. And the name of that episode is of What We Do to Each Other. You see what I mean? It's because if we quit killing one another, quit degrading one another, you see what I'm saying? You know, we could really turn around a whole lot of shit. Oh, yeah, most definitely. They say most definitely.
All right, lady, what are your thoughts?
Huh?
What are your thoughts on this topic?
I hope you lose everything. That's it.
Okay. I concur with Lady Che. Moving right along, since we know Shabaka's got maybe another 40 minutes with us.
Yeah, I got about another 40 minutes with y'all.
We got the Kaylee Russell case in Alabama. The sister that lied and said that she was kidnapped.
Yeah.
So Alabama wants an order to pay $18,000 restitution for false kidnapping.
Oh yeah, and she shouldn't have done no shit like that. Is for the simple fact is, you know, that's putting a whole lot of resources out there, and that's taking, you know, time out of people's lives, you know, who was out, you know, trying to find her and locate her and stuff like that. You see what I mean? You know, so yeah. So let's get the story on that.
You like having a P.O. box, but are
fuck the commercial, fuck the commercial, fuck the commercial, fuck the goddamn commercial, go fuck yourself, commercial, go fuck yourself in the ass.
All right, Russell Pleads. Shout out to Lisa again.
I know many of you remember Carlee Russell. She is the young woman that faked her kidnapping about a year ago in Alabama, and she was missing for a few days, and then all of a sudden she was seen walking home. Well, she was sentenced today, and they worked out a deal because she is not going to go to jail. If she did not plead guilty like she did on Thursday, she would have spent 1 year in jail. So to avoid it, she pled guilty. She is on probation for a year, and she has to pay an $18,000 in restitution because of all the manpower that went into looking for her. And they said that is not even the full amount. That 18,000 is just part of it. So let's get into this story.
This morning, an elaborate kidnapping story that made national headlines for days has officially been dismissed as a hoax, thanks to a new statement from 25-year-old Carlee Russell's lawyer admitting there was no kidnapping. The statement was read by police.
My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident. This was a single act done by herself.
Russell's story began on this Alabama highway when she called 911 to report a child walking alone.
Okay. What is he wearing?
It's a white t-shirt, and it doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper.
When police showed up, Russell was gone, her car left behind. 2 days later, she returned home on foot, claiming she'd been abducted by a man and woman and was able to escape. But suspicions were quickly raised when police revealed she had done Google searches for Amber Alerts and the movie Taken before her alleged disappearance.
The sad thing is that Again, there were so many people that were involved, took this thing very, very seriously.
Her lawyer's new statement did not provide any details on Russell's whereabouts during those 2 days. Her boyfriend recently asked people to consider Russell's mental health, telling the New York Post, "I know what it seems like. Just stop bullying on social media." Authorities are now considering whether to charge Russell. They're also calculating how much this hoax cost them in resources.
It was all hands on deck, and we don't have a dollar figure yet, but we're certainly working towards getting one.
Russell's attorney is scheduled to meet with police today. Meanwhile, some of the people who donated to help in the search for her are now demanding their money back.
Well, she made out, considering how this whole story went, she really made out pretty good on this one. So she faced 2 misdemeanor charges for making false statements to the police. And we know this happened in Alabama. She lied about being kidnapped. And, a lot of people were mad when they found out she made the entire thing up. And I remember watching this whole thing unfold. Many of you did too. It was the Hoover Police Department that was out looking for her. They had put out flyers, and people from all over that lived around there came out to help. They did a search party for her. And wow. So originally in October, she had pled not guilty to false reporting to law enforcement authorities and falsely reporting an incident. A municipal judge at the time found her guilty on the charges and recommended that she spend a year in jail and pay nearly $18,000 in restitution. Russell's legal team found the restitution fair, but they appealed the conviction in effort to avoid jail. A state trial was set to begin this week, but was removed from the docket because she pled guilty on Thursday. So during the hearing Thursday, Russell pled guilty. She was sentenced to 12 months of supervised probation, community service, and evidence of continued mental health counseling. So she got to go through mental health counseling. Okay. So she must pay $1,974.88 to the restitution to the city of Hoover. So she called 911, and that was on July 12th. Back in 2023, she reported a toddler that was walking along Interstate 459 in Alabama a day before her disappearance. This is according to the police. After she returned home on July 15th, she told police she was taken by a man and woman when she stopped to check on a toddler that she reported on the highway. Investigators did not find any evidence because remember, they had cameras out there, and they said there was no child that showed up along that highway that they did not see at all. So while they were investigating her kidnapping, the police determined that then the 25-year-old searched on her phone for Amber Alerts, bus tickets. Yeah, I remember that. The movie Taken, which they said she watched before doing this whole thing. And wow. But I remember a lot of people were outraged with her, especially online. And they wanted her charged. A lot of people wanted her to go to jail too. But I don't know if this is a first time offense. It seems like it is. I don't know why, but I don't see any other offenses that she did. But yeah, I mean, I remember this. I remember doing a video on it. I think I might have done like 2 videos on this when it was going on. But now you know. So she got 1 year probation. She got to pay restitution. Hopefully she'll stay out of trouble and stop going out here and making up a bunch of lies just to get attention. You know, there's many ways to get attention. You don't have to lie to get it.
That's what
Please
Karens do.
leave your comment and
Yeah, that's definitely
subscribe.
what to do.
Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on
And
the
support
next
Frontline Black
video.
News. Support Frontline Black News. We got much respect for Lisa Cabrera, but we support Frontline Black News.
That's right.
Okay, on this right here, this woman is perhaps mentally disturbed to some point. Was probably
Yeah, clearly.
seeking a lot of attention. But you got all these Karens out here that go on with their bullshit and has done a lot of stuff. And I'm kind of like at a nexus point on this one right here, Brother Chair. I just don't know what to say on this one right here. You know. But however, I do understand that was a lot of wasted resources and having a lot of people, you know, who were concerned for her when in actuality she was in no danger. But if anything, I would suggest that this woman needs some type of mental, some type of psychological screening or counseling or what have you. But yeah, but the money that she got like off the GoFundMe and people donating, yeah, they definitely need to get their money back. Yeah, they say they definitely need to get their money back. Yeah, or what they could do is cut the goddamn check for reparations and deduct that money from her share for reparations.
They could do that. They could pass an anti-black hate crime bill.
No, yes, because you're down there in the great state of Alabama. Segregation yesterday, segregation today, segregation tomorrow. Old frog face. And may he rest in peace. See?
But yeah, this reflects badly on the sisters. I mean, we covered on this platform and previous platforms.
Yeah, I know.
That there was 64,000 women missing before the scandemic, pandemic. So we just imagine what it's like now, and they're not gonna finding them is not gonna be prioritized because of sisters like this that make it bad for all sisters that are actually missing and need to be found. And she's making these false reports because she want to make her boyfriend jealous. Come on now. Where is it? Where's the sound effect at? I got the perfect sound effect for this. Where's the hell no? So many damn
Looking for a fun activity for the whole family?
But yeah, that's my thoughts on this, Shabaka. You have anything to add? Oh, he went on mute. Trying to call or something. Yeah, man, this is making bad for all sisters. Real bad. Now, much it's not gonna take them to say, "Oh, we need a black amber alert, a mahogany alert, or whatever." They're not gonna take it serious because of sisters doing dumb shit like this. So disappointed.
Using Pine Melon is so easy. With same-day delivery, you get Colorado's freshest, locally.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna move us along because I know we're definitely pressed for time. I need to pass that on this. So we're gonna move on to Flint, Michigan. Shabaka. She got a phone call or something. Appreciate y'all staying up late with us. Just finished talking about Kyrie Russell. Sister that lied and said she was kidnapped last year in Alabama. She's been ordered to pay an $18,000 restitution and return the money back to the people that donated to her GoFundMe or whatever. So, talking about that. Now we're moving on to Flint, Michigan, Flint town. Shout out to the Dayton family and top authority. So we got and I forgot the Black Panthers. What's that mean? Sorry, I'm trying to pull this video up. Okay, here it is. Charles, Sister Demetria.
Life hack. Get a Stately personal stylist.
Personal stylist? That sounds expensive.
Not with Stately. There are no styling fees.
Okay, Stately. How does this work?
We deliver.
But the commercials started Frontline Black News.
The state of Michigan was held in contempt by a federal judge for failing to complete all of the water fixtures in Flint, Michigan. Of course, you guys heard back in 2014, there was a lot of filthy water pumped into the home of predominantly Black residents of Flint, where a water source was diverted from a good one to a bad one that was filled with contaminants and lead that went through lead pipes and ultimately pumped lead into the glasses and bathtubs and cooking water of residents. That led to a lot of illnesses. A lot of children were affected. Lead causes issues with the heart, lungs, and a various a copious amount of things, kidneys, just to say the least. And so again, Michigan was held in contempt because they have failed to make all of the repairs. Now it has rather opened up the following. The judge's order Tuesday allowed the plaintiffs, including such groups as Concerned Pastors for Social Action, the American Civil Liberties Union of Michigan, and the Natural Resource Defense Council to recover attorney fees and other expenses streaming from contempt proceedings. So basically it's saying all of y'all, it's fair game. Get your money. That is what the contempt is about. They failed to do all the repairs. So yeah, go after them. Do what you need to do, which sounds like if that judge is also doing the hearings, then that judge is going to say, all right, yeah, sounds good to me. Write him a check. Now, this is what the city of Flint said they did so far. To date, the city of Flint has completed service line excavations, identification, and replacement at 29,485 addresses. 10,522 of those had lead service lines replaced. The statement read, adding under the settlement agreement, there are approximately 30 addresses requiring lead services line excavation remaining. So that's what they're saying is remaining. And that sounds like what the judge is saying. Well, y'all had actually gave them to February of last year to make all of the repairs, and they did not do that. I guess the judge felt like you're kind of thumbing your nose at the courts and of the people. Those people cannot wait for you to decide that you want to do all of the renovations. Now, it sounds like the city council is saying, well, it's a money issue. We don't know how true that is, but even if it is true, I'm sure you spend money on stuff that is not necessary, that can wait, opposed to making sure people have good water to drink. Now, it also said that about 2,000 homes are still damaged due to the excavation and them just trying to fix the pipes and a whole host of other things. And so those people need to have their houses fixed. Not too long ago, I had a conversation with somebody who is a resident of Flint and they said, well, it's better. I said, better opposed to what? I said, because when I think about my drinking water, I don't want it better. I don't want you to at one time hand me a muddy glass of water and then hand me another glass of water with particles and stuff in it. Say, well, it's better than the one that you had. Remember, the last one had mud in it, right? I ain't drinking neither, just to keep it real with you, right? That's equivalent of you going out to a nice restaurant and you order a great meal and you look down and there's a smashed bug in your mashed potatoes, right? And you go, oh my God, there's a bug in my potatoes. And the waiter goes, okay, give me your plate. I'll be right back. And they bring back the same plate and there's a scoop missing, right? And you're like, did you give me new food? No, we just scooped it out. It's better. You're still not going to be able to eat it because you knew that there was a bug that was smashed in your mashed potatoes, right? So it's the equivalent of, well, the water's better. I don't want better. I want best. I want optimal. I want the best you got. I don't want better. I want better anything, especially when it's concerning my health or me ingesting it or putting it on my body. So I'm glad that a federal judge decided to put the hammer down on Michigan and say, get your stuff together. And until you do, you're going to be held in contempt. And these people are going to be able to come after you for everything that is costing them because you are not doing your job. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra K Show, here on YouTube. Peace.
When I was accepted to...
This is great news. Great news. Great news. Bacc, are you still with us? Muted.
Yeah, I'm still with you. Yeah. Great news. Great news. Great news. Just like when the ponies lose.
Oh, when the Gators lose.
Stop it.
Sir. We're pirates, man. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let me get on it.
Yeah, that's great news. And then the bastards who was running the water commission, you know, you need to throw them motherfuckers, man, and let them walk the concrete as well, too. Because you see what it is, ladies and gentlemen, is that these punk-ass, no-good commissioners, politicians, you know, they can go suck a dog's dick as far as I'm concerned, okay? It's because that there was an extreme danger to public health. Just like in the movie. Yeah, just like in the movie of What 3 the Hard Way.
That's what happened in real time.
Yeah.
And it was Snyder, right, the former governor that knew about it and then do nothing about it.
Yeah, right. Throw his ass in the general population, let him walk the concrete, and get risked of getting killed, you know, like they do with black folk in there. Oh, and by the way, too, Barack Obama. I just want to add, he was the worst president, in my opinion, for that, because he was more worried about a homosexual getting a dick up his ass than the police murdering his own people. And I have to say it like that to be fully understood.
Yeah. Yeah. So we are down to the Lady Tay. It looks like you're still with us.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this?
Okay, and I got about 20 more minutes I could do.
Okay, Bacc.
I want them to fix Flint. I want Flint's water to be fixed. I want the Flint people to have good, clean water. I want them to have good, clean earth to grow veggies on. I want them to have everything good because they've been suffering for a long time. And they've been pushed off and neglected for a long, long time. So I want the people of Flint to have good, clean water. I want the children to go outside and play again. I want them not to be having to rely on FEMA like they were. I want them to be able to be out there doing what they was doing before all that shit happened. When they was out there just living life. That's what I really want to see for the people of Flint. Because there's a lot of beautiful black people in Flint.
Yes, it is. Flint Town. Shout out to Flint Town. I was there last month, 95.
A lot of beautiful black people.
And that there's the home of the boxing family of the Floyd Mayweather clan as well, too.
That family is from there, yeah.
Yeah, and like I'm saying, Eric Mays is to that council, right?
Yep, that's where he was.
And shout out to Eric Mays. Rest
most definitely. Yeah. May that brother rest in power.
I cried real tears.
Yeah.
I cried real tears. That was my hero.
Point of order.
That was my inspiration for running for city council.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you might as well call me the female Eric Mays.
Yep, she sure did say that.
And I want the people of Flint. There's a lot of beautiful black families in Flint. They were suffering hardcore fucking bad water, bad earth, bad everything. And I want them to be happy, man. You can look at certain states in our area where black people suffer, and you just want to fucking reach out, and you just want the best for them. You want them to be happy. You want their water to be clean. You want them to not have to boil anything, to wash themselves or to wash their babies or to cook food or anything like that. So yeah, my heart bleeds for fucking Flint, man.
Yes.
It always has. I really feel very, very serious about Flint water, Flint people. Them people are it's beautiful people out there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's definitely some beautiful people out there. The water's effed up for decades.
Fucked up. And they could have fixed it. They is bullshitting around with their people. They could have fixed that water a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just like anything else, they want fucking black people to suffer. Fuck that, man. I pray. Don't worry, Flint. Don't worry. You're gonna have your day. You'll have your day. Everybody catch their cut somehow.
Yep. Ain't no doubt about it. All right, Shabaka, so we're gonna get to the next topic.
Mm-hmm.
That is Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh man. Yeah, racist white supremacist in the making. You know, he crossed the state line after illegally purchasing firearms because he wanted to go protect property. He shoots 2 people. Okay, man. Then a little
white people at a BLM protest in Kenosha.
Yeah. So the punk ass motherfucker talking about he was going to protect property, which was his lie, but what he wanted to do, he had wanted to go kill black people is what he wanted to do.
Yeah,
although he did. Yeah, although he did shoot 2 white folks. You know what I'm saying?
They just got in the crossfire.
Yeah. He wanted to go there, and he had wanted to kill black people, in my opinion. Okay. He's a bitch. Okay. The bitch that bore him, she should have swallowed or spit it.
And fuck that judge. That judge was acting like his goddamn defense attorney. Fuck that judge too.
Yeah, exactly. So that damn judge needs to be disbarred. You know what I mean? He needs to be put in jail, basically for obstruction of justice, Brother Paris. Now you got more legal knowledge than me, and I think that they will fall in that category. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and plus that
self-defense.
Yeah, and then this son of a bitch was a threat to the general public. Actually, man, the motherfucker should be brought up on terrorist charges.
So this bastard had the audacity, Shabaki, to try to do it. What was it? Turning Point. What was it? What's the damn name of that goddamn white ring platform? Is it the Turning Point USA or?
Yeah. I think I'm familiar with it.
They had invited him to come to speak at a predominantly black HBCU, the University of Memphis.
Okay, they invited him to speak at a HBCU.
Yeah, I believe it's a HBCU, the University of Memphis. And
okay,
please after protest free speech during college tour. So he on a college tour, and he was at the University of Memphis, and the black folks that were there checked him, rightfully so, and let him have it. So I'm gonna let Dr. Rashad Rashay or Ricky Rashay.
Oh yeah, this brother. I like Dr. Rashad.
Rashad, Dr. Rashad Rashay or Ricky. He's gonna give us.
I believe that's his name. Yeah.
Oh, y'all can't hear it. I'm sorry.
Oh, and then also too, I just want to throw a tidbit of information in here too that came to my attention across my desk here in Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen.
I know you're pressed for time and this video.
Okay, all right, let's get to this here and remind me, man. There was something on the Roly Poly Martin show. Okay.
Told you so. Kyle Rittenhouse being paid by Turning Point USA under the leadership, if you could call it that, of Charlie Kirk, did one of his, let's have a thoughtful dialogue here, lecturing college students that actually, learn. So here's the debacle.
Since we're all talking about the Second Amendment, can I ask you something about the First Amendment? Of course. Okay, so the founder and CEO of Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk, has said a lot of racist things.
Like what racist thing has Charlie Kirk said? We're gonna have a little bit of a dialogue of what racist things has Charlie Kirk said.
Okay, I'll answer the question.
Man, every black motherfucker in there should be bum rushing that stage, whooping his ass.
We should be working those days. It's called the Tanya Brown Jackson affirmative action hire. He's talked nonsense about George Floyd, and he said he'd be scared if a black pilot was on a plane. Does that not seem racist?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, well, after all the things I just told you, would you consider that hate speech?
I'm not going to comment on that.
NMSU's commitment to research
Fuck the commercial.
community makes it an extraordinary institution that offers a valuable education. We have many exciting opportunities here.
I mean, Kyle, you did say we're going to have an open dialogue here with millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable. We just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show. Let's see that from another perspective.
Okay, I'll answer the question of racist things he said. He says we shouldn't celebrate Juneteenth. We shouldn't celebrate Martin Luther King Day. We should be working those days. It's called the Tanya Brown Jackson affirmative action hire. He's talked nonsense about George Floyd, and he said he'd be scared if a black pilot was on a plane. Does that not seem racist?
I don't know anything about that.
Then answer no. Does that seem racist? Is a yes or no question, Kyle?
After all the things I just told you, would you consider that hate speech?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Deflection!
Somebody up there whooping that motherfucker's ass, man.
Deflection! Deflection!
Yeah, get that bitch out of there.
Off the face, see, he go.
Yeah!
And you should have kicked him in his ass.
Yeah!
And ladies and gentlemen, it was all over. Put up the picture full mass. Charlie Kirk, you must be disappointed in your mentee.
What?
Sir, you saying that you would be afraid of having a black pilot, sir? I would be afraid of having that hairstyle.
Right.
Okay. So we said it this week. Sharon Reed and I commented on the reality of Kyle Rittenhouse being qualified to be a lecturer at universities because he traveled across state lines and killed people or killed a person and tried to kill others. I guess that's qualification these days. But because student organizations have invited him, really by way of Turning Point USA, they have amazing authority to express their freedom of speech, even if it offends. This is relatively routine on university campuses. And I reminded the students that if you cannot stop by way of petition this individual from coming to your school, simply exercise your equally protected freedom of speech as well. Here it is. Students, you have freedom of speech too. Those that oppose Rittenhouse, the same freedom that he has to say what he wants to say on your campus, you have the same freedom. How about you talk when he's talking? Freedom of speech. All right, share your thoughts here.
Well, it's by design, Turning Point, and I'd say the Republicans in Congress too, another one that they can put some lighter fluid on, stoke another cultural fire, if you will, this war. It's why the Republicans introduced the Respecting the First Amendment on Campus Act.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Is it still coming?
All right, let's put it up again. So per Newsweek,
you're good now.
Per Newsweek, Kyle Rittenhouse stormed off stage. He was kind of told to leave by, it looked to be one of the organizers, because the organizer had, well, let's just say mercy, and got Kyle Rittenhouse out of there. So he storms off stage during an appearance at the University of Memphis on Wednesday after he was confronted about comments made by Turning Point USA founder and president Charlie Kirk Turning Point USA is the leading organization basically footing the bill for Kyle Rittenhouse to do this tour. Rittenhouse was invited by the college's Turning Point USA chapter to speak at the campus. However, the event was met with backlash from a number of students who objected to his presence. And I must say, the students were actually quite respectful. Those who disagreed with Kyle Rittenhouse, they waited for an opportunity at Q&A. They posed their questions. And I must say to the young brother who obviously has a bright future and is a true scholar, when he posed the question, and Charlie Kirk, and Rittenhouse, Charlie Kirk's, mentee, he decided to say, well, what has Charlie Kirk said? Oh, okay. That's the game we want to play. So the college student proceeded to provide an answer because they're having an open dialogue. And when he provided the answer, as you can clearly see, Rittenhouse says, I don't know nothing about that. And instead of engaging Rittenhouse on the reality of his false response, in my opinion, he decides to let that go. The college student says, okay, maybe you don't. But are those statements
about that? You a goddamn
hate speech, in your opinion? And that's when he lost it all. Rittenhouse could not respond. I have no comment. Sir, you're the man on stage.
There to speak.
You are there because you had something to say. And now you have no comment. It's not as if a reporter just coached you walk into your car. You literally signed up to talk. But truth creates a malfunction in your ability to critically think. Wow. Mayor Mondale Robinson, I got to tell you, dear brother, this was a beautiful moment and a victory for truth. What say you?
I'm waiting for the congressional hearing from all of the professors at these colleges that allow.
That's the mayor of Incel. Remember the city that we did a story on a few like a year or two ago? The Klan was fucking with him out there in North Carolina because it was the first mayor elected to this town.
Okay.
And like the whole history of the town, and they was putting a get out of town, a nigger, this is Klan country and all that shit. Yeah, so that's what he's talking to now.
Kyle Rittenhouse and Turning Point to continue to exist. Like we saw with our Jewish brothers and sisters when they were threatened or they felt threatened.
That's right.
This is a continuation of nothing but Black trauma and also torturing of Black people. Letting these people have space. This idea that free speech is wonderful and unchecked when you're talking about Black calm or what happens to Black life. This man walked across the street, across the state, killed someone, went to the police officers and was protected almost. I am absolutely disgusted that this is the case that we find ourselves in on college campuses. However, those young folk were not playing with him today, and they see through what these pundits allow and call civil discourse. There's nothing civil about Kyle Rittenhouse being invited to a college to speak about anything.
Exactly.
He murdered people because people were standing up for the murder of another person. And the idea that he's welcome in any academic space is silly to me, brother. Silly.
Yeah, it's quite insane. And universities always have the ability to cite the conflict of safety protocols on campus. And they can do things like mandate the individual bring their own security protocol. The student organization must sponsor the amount of money needed for extra security at the campus. There are ways that you can detour things like this from happening without violating the actual free speech expression that is allowed on college campuses.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard.
Support Frontline Black News. Support Frontline Black News. Support Frontline Black News.
One of the saddest stories.
Support Bacch's Black Experience Enhanced. Support the revolutionary agenda.
That's right, Shabaka. All right, go ahead, Lady Tay. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, you could do that. Do the thing. Do the camera. Well, it's very simple. I think that you can't see me, but I'm in the back right here. But damn, this
Now you can see her.
light is so bright. Hold on 1 second, girlie. I got it. Yeah, it's a blackout glasses on. All right. Like, I agree. Rittenhouse should be allowed to speak at nothing. And the fact that he ran out just shows his cowardice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he should get mocked by the young brother that was doing that, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was good with it. Kyle Rittenhouse don't make or break nothing around this one. So, he's just washed up. He thought that, shit was sweet after he won that shit. And it isn't. It's been a struggle. And he's going to continue to struggle because it wasn't shit. It was the wrong horse to back. So, there you go.
Thank you, Lady Shay. Shabaka, hey, we got one more topic, Shabaka, if you're up to it, but
I do the one more topic. Okay, first place, this dude shit in the house. If any damn thing, man, that motherfucker belongs in jail. Okay, because he didn't get convicted, and it appears when I looked at the case, that came out of Milwaukee, it was like the judge was doing everything in his favor, and he didn't, put the motherfucker in jail because it was clearly murder.
It's like Tariq Nasheed says, Shabaka, he got $1 million worth of whiteness and support from the judge. The judge was like, defense attorney, court-appointed defense attorney, the judge.
Yeah, and the judge should be disbarred for that shit because that man went out there and killed somebody, but it was clearly his intent that he wanted to do like Liam Neeson. And you remember the movie actor Liam Neeson, who stated that he had wanted to kill a black person?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is the same shit that you got right here, and fuck Liam Neeson. And I don't look at none of his movies.
We got no anti-black hate crime bill that will
Brother Paris.
Like that.
Okay, well, Brother Paris, hopefully, sir, that you will get elected to the U.S. Congress in your lifetime, and that you could introduce such a bill. You see what I mean? And Jeff Fart there in Denver, Colorado, with your coward ass, I left my calling card at your door. And I still ain't heard from you, punk. You know what I'm saying? So that day just goes to prove my
point. Ass last night or yesterday.
Huh? So what now?
On his ass last night or yesterday.
Yeah. And he said my issues don't have nothing to deal with Denver. That's why he didn't look at the note, huh?
Yeah, he said it's not based in Denver.
Well, it don't. Well, we deal with the black experience, sir, all over the fucking world. Rather if it's Denver, Oakland, Los Angeles, Kampala, Uganda. You know what I'm saying? And definitely a shout out there to President Museveni, who kept up the integrity of our people on the continent. Where he told the Biden regime that you could take your alphabetized ass flag, go shove it up your ass, and they threaten him, we'll cut off your aid. He says, fuck you and your aid and get the fuck up out of here. And your punk ass is still here.
He's not known about the number for 4 years.
Yeah, they say. And then also, too, I just want to make this here known is that Africa is not a laboratory and it's not an experimental camp. You see what I mean? Okay, so definitely a shout out there to President Museveni of Uganda. Get your fucking rainbow flag up out of here and fuck your aid. Right. Although the president of Uganda did not put it in those terms, but however, those were essentially the facts of the point that he was making. I mean, how dare the United States go over here with this Al Sharpton rainbow flag, you know what I'm saying, trying to force their agenda on a society that places great emphasis on procreation that only happens between a man and a woman. Al Sharpton, fuck you. You go wave your rainbow flag and keep eating bananas in your mouth holding up your flag. You know, that was a disgusting picture of Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton holding up a rainbow flag, okay, with a banana in his mouth. So you connect the dots on that one right there.
They're already connected.
Yeah. So you see the implication. And then also too, ladies and gentlemen, and then also too, ladies and gentlemen, and respect to all the ladies out there. Why is Facebook is always talking about a man getting a dick up his ass as opposed to a woman getting it in the kitty? I'll wait.
There's no excuse for that.
The gay manifesto agenda.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, as Dr. Welsing had stated. Yeah. As Dr. Welsing had stated over 50 years ago, may she rest in power. You know what I'm saying? And as Dr. Marimba Ani, who was a student of the one and only Dr. John Henry Clark, is that this is all part of the Ma'afa, a disaster so bad it is beyond description. And with these motherfucking men shoving ketchup up their asses, talking about, you know, that they menstruate, and that is an insult to womanhood. And then to quote the words of the great lecturer and author, Dr. Shahrazad Ali, as she stated, you know, is that, you know, nobody's going to tell the Native Americans about how the white man came here and gave you blankets with smallpox, and it fucked the commercial, fuck the commercial, which is wild because fuck the commercial. And as Dr. Shahrazad Ali was saying is, okay, so, you know, what they did to the Native American women here, you know, you're not going to tell them not to talk about that. And then on top of that is, you're not going to tell, you know, other groups of tribes, and I'm paraphrasing her, not quoting her because I forgot the exact quote. And then she says, you know, you're not going to tell the other groups of what they've been through. And then she says, you're definitely not going to tell the Jewish woman about the Holocaust of Nazi Germany. So why can't we not talk about slavery?
Yeah. Right. All right, great. So we're gonna go on to the next episode, and this is gonna be the last one for the night.
Okay, so, yeah, because I got to go in a few minutes. Okay, I can ride with you for one more topic.
Yeah, but then that's gonna be the end of that. We're shoot back.
And that is our sister, FBA B1 sister.
Okay.
Formerly Destiny's Children or Child, Beyoncé.
Oh, really? I remember Destiny's Child.
Claps back at critics over performance at Country Music Awards. And while we're on the topic of music, Chaka Khan C-Day was today.
Yeah, she turned 71. And also, too, Chaka Khan, I forgot, you know, what her slave name was. But as you do know, ladies and gentlemen, that she is from Chicago. And in her youth, she did help with the free breakfast program for the kids. Yeah, that's what I'm getting up to. Yeah. She was a Black Panther out of the Chicago office, which was Chairman Fred Hampton, and we all know the story on that, you know, as well too. Yes, so happy 71st birthday to you, Chaka Khan. I listened to a whole lot of your music during my years in high school, Brother Che, which was the 1970s. And then Cop Mala, you are not smoking weed and listening to Snoop Dogg in the 1980s. Sorry, Madam Vice President.
That is all wrong.
All right, we're gonna play this clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Beyonce claps back at the bigoted, meaning the white supremacist critics, over performance at Country Music Awards. They're trying to say she's taking over country. Motherfucker, country is Black people's music.
Exactly. What it is, what country and Western music is, sir, is the white version of Black people's music of rhythm and blues.
But they learned it from us. And
exactly.
They would boldly and proudly proclaim that. But nowadays, they just want to tell shit and talking about they guess what they turned it into a mansion. Can mess me with it. They'll never be Akazoid or in my top, nothing. But
yes, sir. And then also too, Brother Che, there was a picture of Muhammad Ali and Elvis Presley together, and I'm just putting it out there.
Make it real quick, Shabaka, so I can get to this video.
Oh, yes, sir. Okay, just 2 sentences. There was a picture of Ali and Elvis Presley together. Presley had allegedly given Ali a robe in his profession of boxing, and Ali should have knocked the shit out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, he should have. They probably would have tried to charge him with some shit. But Beyonce hits back at racist critics for her Country Music Awards televised performance. So, Dr. Rashad is going to give us another update.
She's coming out with this country album. She has collaborations with folk who are going to make significant impact in country music and beyond. And the gatekeepers don't like it. Put up the picture full mass. Yeah, I love this.
She's great. How the hell? No. We need to get gatekeep some shit, not them. They don't know. They got all this shit from us.
Literally riding on the white horse.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Beyonce has revealed that her next album.
Check this out. There was a sister by the name of Grace Swisher. That's her name.
Right.
She's the one that came up with the stars and bars for it, and the stars and bars for the flag. The American flag. It's created from top to bottom. So this
as opposed to they say Betsy Ross.
Yeah, exactly. So this is as much as anyone else's.
Okay, more plagiarism.
Yeah, but they don't want to give credit where credit's due. I'm gonna let the video play.
Right.
Cowboy Carter is a direct response to critics who thought they could gatekeep her from having an impact on the country music genre. She released the project's first 2 singles, Texas Hold'em, everybody is doing it, and 16 Carriages. In February, renewing critics' disdain for her exploitation, as they say, into the genre. For many others, generating excitement over the new sound. She first stirred backlash for her country dabbling in 2016 when she performed Daddy Lessons from her album Lemonade with the Chicks, who were then known as the Dixie Chicks at the Country Music Awards. The R&B pop diva was ridiculed by racist individuals who flooded social media posts with comments expressing their racism and hate, causing CMT to delete the video of Beyonce and the Chicks' performance. Wow. The most Grammy awarded artist then revealed this album has been over 5 years in the making. I was born out of an experience that I had years ago where I did not feel welcomed. And it was clear that I wasn't. But because of that experience, I did a deeper dive into the history of country music and studied our rich musical archive. It is believed that Beyonce is alluding to the backlash from her Country Music Awards performance. One fan on X says that he was in attendance at the awards show and witnessed the racism toward Beyonce firsthand. Quote, I was at the CMAs the night this happened. They tweeted, I never forget when a woman in front of me yelled, get that black B word off the stage. Ooh. These experiences have happened countless times to numerous black folks in country music spaces. In a new Instagram post shared by Beyonce on March 19th, 10 days before the release of Cowboy Carter, she wrote that her hope is that years from now, the mention of an artist's race as it relates to releasing genres of music will be irrelevant. I have a few surprises on the album and have collaborated with some brilliant artists who I deeply respect. I hope that you can hear my heart and soul and all the love and passion that I poured into every detail and every sound.
Now, with her making that statement there,
one of the bombshell
definitely in need of resurrection of the mental dead.
Collaborations, special appearances from artists sent some social media users into a tailspin with speculation that Taylor Swift
Beyonce is looking
could be among the credits. In October, Beyonce showed her support for Swift when she attended the Superstars Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour. Los Angeles film premiere. The singer-songwriter returned the favor when she attended the Renaissance, a film by Beyonce, London premiere in December. Another big name mentioned, Dolly Parton. According to a reliable source, this is what Miley Cyrus charts Miley on stats.
They're gonna say this here about
wrote, according to a reliable source, Miley Cyrus and Dolly Parton, a collaboration with Beyonce.
New of Loving You Is Wrong. I don't want to be right, because Stax Records was based out of Memphis, Tennessee, and that song was by an artist by the name of Luther Ingram, and then Dolly Parton got up there and sung it at one of her country and western shows. Okay, so once again, ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing right here is hypocrisy, and as we all know, that Stax Records in its existence was based in Memphis, Tennessee, and they had such artists there as the Dramatics, Albert King, Rufus Thomas, Carla Thomas, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, the one and only Mr. Isaac Hayes when he had made the cut Shaft. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing here in America, all of this is hypocrisy. You see, and I will sit up there and I would debate with any white supremacist. I would debate with any ass scratcher, with any yassa boss. I would also discuss intelligently, you know, with intelligent and respectful individuals as well, too. You see, ladies and gentlemen, they are dumbing down the generations after me, and I'll be goddamned if I'm gonna let that happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, until my transition. See, I owe that to our ancestors.
That's true.
You see?
So I got like 2 more minutes of this video.
All right. Okay. And I got to go up here and take a bathroom break.
Cowboy Carter. Apparently, they will be re-recording the classic, Jolene. This is a beautiful thing. And can I say this? We have crossover artists all the time, all right? Now, we don't, when I say we, I'm talking about me and my colleagues in the hip hop world. I'm a fan of hip hop. We don't respond this way. If you got skills, you got skills. You see, Eminem still comes to the barbecue because he has skills. Okay. If he's able to perform and express and make us move, we appreciate the musicality of the whole thing. But for some reason, it doesn't translate to country music. I don't understand it, especially when you look at the roots of country music, instrumentation, the banjo, and everything else, which came from blackness in America and even before. So let's be clear about the true roots and the history here. This to me is Beyonce reclaiming her time.
Exactly.
All right. Dina Doll, a hell of a thing. The racism was so strong that instead of CMT coming out and saying, hey, stop being racist, they just said, well, let's just do what the racists would like us to do and take this video off.
I love that we're doing this topic and the Elon Musk one right next to each other, because this is the perfect answer to the racism.
All right. Can I say chances to the riff also? Go ahead and put back on the streamer so we can get you up here.
That she got was that, and I love how she was patient about it too.
Yep.
She said it took 5 years. So it was like she got the most perfect revenge. It was like, I am going.
There you go. Okay. Family, I want to say this though. You know, I like to sing too. And I really like singing. I like singing a lot in R&B and country. And they have been stealing forever from Black people's talents in music, and they think that this is like the one of 3 genres that they probably have a hold on, and they think that if you come back to, if you go from R&B and you come back into, or you go to country, that you're doing something wrong, or you're doing a disservice, or it's just really been them being gatekeepers on something that they're losing their hold on. If you haven't been watching, like I myself watch the little shorts and reels there's a lot of Black country music coming out. You know what I mean? That nobody really knows about because they don't get a lot of play. And that's real sad because I like it. I would listen to it when I have my like I like to take long baths and whatnot. So I like to listen to music like that. I feel that FBA, like just said, FBA is coming out and collecting what belongs to them and getting back at what belongs to them. And this is one of those topics that clearly belong to FBA.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if she want to go ahead and get her back up into that country music mix, then who are we to say no? I mean, she got more money, more motherfucking awards. She should be able to do whatever the fuck she want to do.
Yeah.
She's the one with the talent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She's the one with the talent. So she decides she want to make take a 5-year hiatus to make a country album. She can do that. She can go into any genre she wants to as long as she wants it.
She said her next album is not a country album; it's a Beyoncé album.
What if she wanted to do gospel or something? Would they hate on her then? I like me myself personally. I like country.
All these
are
our genres. Every genre you can name.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody want to say something, but she's the one with the motherfucking talent. She's the one who should be able to do whatever she wants to do. She's the one who can afford to make a record. She can do an album any way she wants. So I don't know why these people are hating on it. You need to like really just take a moment and step back. If you can afford to do it better than her, show her up. And not shut the fuck up and let her do her thing. I thought I got about that.
Hating as usual.
Hating as usual.
Well,
That's what that is.
I'm not a Beyonce fan, but I'm not gonna say.
You're not part of the Sea Hive?
No, cuz.
Okay. And then if they got all that hatred toward Beyonce, then they need to have hatred toward Elvis Presley. Then they also need to have hatred toward the Righteous Brothers. Then they need to have hatred toward the average white boy. And damn sure they need to have hatred toward Eminem because some motherfucker gonna get up here and talking about that Eminem.
Why do they keep talking about Eminem? He said Dr. Rashay said he's still welcome to the barbecue.
He ain't welcome to mine.
Yeah, and he damn sure ain't welcome to mine.
I don't want to see him at my barbecue.
Shit, just because you sing black music don't make you black. You know what I'm saying? Listen to Nina Simone. And Nina Simone will put some motherfucking realty to your ass. Listen to a record that Nina Simone made called Mississippi Goddamn.
Oh,
by
yeah.
that.
Good album. Hey,
yeah.
That album was good. Hey, can I see the water up there? Go ahead, Chewbacca. We're about to close it out. This is I
had a quick video I want to play.
No.
Of these motherfuckers border.
No,
So
okay, babe. All right, one more time.
That's what the border look like, y'all.
Go down there with Governor Bud. Great state of Texas. Yeah, and they said that motherfucker can go be its own damn republic and be its own damn country.
It could. It's that big. It's 800 miles.
Yeah, it's 810 miles. Believe me, I've crossed it. That's how wide it is from Louisiana to New Mexico.
Yep. They got that during wasn't that part of Louisiana Purchase?
You know what, Brother Che? No, I don't think so. Okay, the Louisiana Purchase was Louisiana, Arkansas, Illinois, Wisconsin. Oh, let me see. And I think Iowa was in there as well too, but it was basically, man, all up and down the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Right, because Mississippi separates Missouri from Illinois.
Yep, the state of Missouri.
Yeah, and every time I cross that goddamn river and look at it, man, you could feel it and that suffering when you look at it, man.
Fuck all of that. He got his son out here begging.
Who that? Who got a son out back?
The dump. As in human shit.
As in human shit. And we want to make that perfectly clear. And may that orange raccoon-looking motherfucker, man, with his decrepit, foul-ass, man, go broke. Put that bitch in a cardboard box. Put him on the side of the goddamn expressway, freeway, highway, or whatever, living in a fucking tent.
Okay. We're gonna carry on with this topic tomorrow, but we're just gonna show a little piece. But wait,
I'm not sharing the screen.
Shout
out to the people that staying up late with us.
Yeah, shout out to the little viewers, the little 3 eyeballs we see. We're not gonna show the whole video. We're gonna start this video, or we're gonna start part 2 tomorrow on the same video. So we're just showing this little piece because it's funny and Jared wanted to laugh.
Yeah, I wanted y'all to get a kick out of this. So shout out the TD Media Group, formerly TD Hip Hop.
What is?
So to give you some context, so the illegal immigrants are violently storming the Texas border, assaulting soldiers.
They can get the goddamn National Guard up there to lock and load the motherfuckers and kick them off the fucking planet.
Bacc, that if I'm not mistaken, that is the National Guard or the military or the Border Patrol, and they are being overwhelmed by these goddamn migrants.
Oh, okay.
Jenny's back. Because Holly Park.
No. Oh my God.
This literally looks like an episode of The Walking Dead, where you have a horde of zombies break through the initial razor wire fence, making it to the main wall to get into a human encampment. That's literally what this looks like as we're watching this right now. And the crazy thing is that this is only 30 seconds of the melee. I said that these soldiers were assaulted. Some of you may be looking at this right now and saying, well, where was the assault at? You know, they broke through and there was no assault. No, arrests were made. And there were multiple assaults that occurred. And we're going to get into that right now via an article that I'm getting ready to read for you next. But I just want us to take one more look at this video. As I stated earlier, if that's not an invasion, I don't know what it is. You literally have armed forces at the border. And no one is scared. No one there is scared. Let me blow this back up again just a little bit so you can see. I mean, they are armed. These soldiers are not unarmed. They're armed. You're going to see right here as I scroll over a little bit more. Look at that. Do you see that giant gun in this man's hand?
Yeah.
Do you see that giant gun in his hand? I don't know what type of gun that is, but it's huge. And all of those soldiers are armed like this.
Yeah.
Imagine having the border with armed soldiers and no one is scared. They all just break through and run past. But then again, at the same time, for as embarrassing as this looks and as embarrassing as it is, I don't know what we really expect for Border Patrol to do.
Yeah.
When Biden has tied their hands, right? When
When
Biden has tied their hands, what do you want these guys to do? I don't know. They're not allowed to do anything. They're not allowed to enforce, immigration law. They're not allowed to defend themselves. Essentially, they're not allowed to defend our borders and defend the country, which is insane. But I want to get into the assault portion now, right? So let's hop into this article here and get into the assault portion, because what I'm getting ready to read to you is completely and utterly insane. Check this out, and let's dive into this article titled CBP Increases Patrols After Migrant Surge Overwhelms Texas National Guard in El Paso. Let's jump into this article right here and read some of this insanity. Customs and Border Protection said Friday that it has increased patrols in an area of the southern border in El Paso, Texas, where a large group of illegal immigrants burst through razor wire and surged towards the border wall a day before. Now, what putting an increased presence of soldiers are going to do, I don't know. Because once again, when Biden has their hands tied, what can you do? We'll just see this happen once again. But I digress. Let's carry on and get to the insanity, right? A Texas law enforcement source told Fox News the group consisted of 300 illegal immigrants and about 100 adult males rushed the soldiers, and one has been arrested so far for assaulting a soldier. The source said that more arrests are more likely to come for destruction of property and assault. So when I first read this and saw that the assaults were confirmed, I was shocked at first. But when you take into consideration all that we've covered on this channel concerning the migrant crisis, particularly speaking in
Thank you, Jesus. All right, family, we're gonna start right back up on TD Hip Hop tomorrow for part 2. But we have to go. We have food bank in the morning. We're on a schedule. Anything else?
Yeah, man, it's supposed to snow tomorrow.
And it's supposed to snow tomorrow. And you can hear in my neighborhood. Do you hear my neighborhood?
Yeah.
This is 2 in like 3 minutes.
This is an everyday occurrence. It's like at my spot.
Welcome to my neighborhood.
All right, y'all. Well, appreciate y'all staying up late with us. We're gonna end the program right now. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to Frontline Black News on YouTube and Facebook. And the Revolutionaries in on YouTube and Facebook, as well as Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced on YouTube and Facebook. That call-in number, once again, is 516-418-5996. And press 1 and you'll be live on the air on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Mountain. So, Lady Tay, do you have anything you want to say before we close out?
Oh man, no. No, I actually don't. I want to say thank you for watching, and we had fun as usual, and we'll get our podcasts and stuff in better learn how to do it better. I finally got it hooked up. I had it for over like a month or 2 months, and then I got a green screen too coming. But it doesn't make any sense when trying to really move and you can't really set things up. So I'm working on it, family. So little by little, we're gonna be practicing with it so we get good at it. But thank you for watching and hanging out with us.
Yes, much appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna hit y'all with a part 2 tomorrow. So, but today now, so stay tuned for that.
Yep, we started right at TD Hip Hop.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, so we'll see y'all then. Peace, love, light, reparations, and separations of Black empowerment. Thank y'all for tuning in to season 3, episode 51, part 2 of the Frontline Black News. We'll see you back tomorrow for part 2. So, again, peace, love, light, reparations, and separations of Black empowerment. We're out. Peace.